Looks like I'm live according to YouTube. And I did a live stream yesterday afternoon, but I was kind of cut short. We had some guests stop by, our good friends of ours. And so anyway, I wanted to visit with them, so that's why we cut it short. So it was nice that they could kind of join in the live stream for several seconds. And they moved here from Ontario about 3 years ago, and they are palm growers. They do have a few palm trees in their garden and some exotic plants. They live more towards the south end of Salt Spring Island, about a 25-minute drive south of where we live, something like that, maybe 30-minute drive, something like that. Anyway, ammunition and vlogs. Hey, JC Ammunition's cool. That's a pretty cool name, JC Ammunition and Vlogs. I like that. I just took my firearm course in early April, and I passed. I got 90% on both tests. So I sent away for my pal my possession acquisition license, and it comes basically like a driver's license. So in order to get a firearm here in Canada, you actually have to go to do a course, and it's an all-day course. I was in there from 8 in the morning till 20 after 6 p.m. in the evening, and it's hands-on, and it's also a 50-question written test. And so once you pass that, if you pass that, I had to go to the photo place in town where you get your passport photos taken. They take a couple of photos of you. You have to fill out a big long form. You have to send it back east to Atlantic Canada to the headquarters, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police headquarters. They review it. You have to have references on there. It's not easy getting a firearm here, trust me. And then in about 4 or 5 months from the time you send it in, they if they like everything they see, they send you. It's basically looks like a driver's license, laminated, has your picture on it. You put it in your wallet, and every 5 years you have to get it renewed. But you don't have to take the test unless that lapses. So you always have to make sure you renew it before it lapses in 5 years. Hello, Palm Tree Dude. Good to see you in there. So we got a beautiful day here. I've been really busy working in the nursery all morning. I potted up 128 pots of palm trees, and Wendy was doing eucalyptus bundles. So she's got the eucalyptus stand out there at the end of one of our driveways. So she sells bundles of eucalyptus foliage on the stems because people like to buy them for their sauna, their showers, flower arranging, or making oil, right? And it's very fragrant, the eucalyptus we had cut down the other day. Hey, Sandor, like the palms there, buddy, your Trachycarpus and your Camarops looks awesome. You know, Camarops has always been one of my favorite palms. I planted my first Camarops back in the 1980s at my last location. Hi, Derek. Good to see you in there. Southwest Ireland rainforest in the Emerald Isle. And check out Dara's channel and Sanders' channel and Palm Tree Dude's channel. These guys have some cool videos. So anyway, yeah, the first Camarops I ever planted was in the 1980s. And, you know, in 1989, we had a bad freeze when I lived on the mainland, and they froze to the ground. All of them except for one that I kind of had protected, but they all came up again, which was cool. We mulched the entire section of our yard and can plant it now. It's hard to mow, so it's good to have. Oh, cool. It's hard to mow, so it's good. I don't have. Oh, right on. Yeah, no mowing here. Zero mowing here. My favorite palm is. Yeah, you know what, JC? I like Washingtonias too. They are actually, I would say, arborescent palms. One of my favorite arborescent palms too. That's kind of half hardy. There's a lot of people that like to grow them around here, but during a bad cold snap, yeah, they are going to need some help. The longest growing one I know here in the Northwest was in Edmonds, Washington, and it grew for 20 years or so, right beside Edmonds, Washington Hospital, beside the wall. And it was a pretty good sized specimen, but I think it was the December 2008 freeze that actually took that one out. And it never got protected, but there was a kind of like a heater vent near it. I'm going to plant tracheians. Oh, cool. They should do good there, man, for sure. Trachys are awesome. They're one of the most cold tolerant arborescent palms in the world. And agaves, there's a lot of hardy ones. Southwest Ireland rainforest. I have a 10-year-old humulus volcano. Oh, cool. Love volcano. I grew a bunch from seed. I got some in the greenhouse. So actually, you know what? I should plant some out. Actually, you know what? I think I did plant a small one out. I lose track of what I plant out sometime. I actually have to go back and watch my videos to see what I planted because not everything's labeled in the garden, right? And when they're young, it's hard to tell. Yeah, Camarops are my favorite. Yeah, I love Camarops. They are just absolutely awesome. You know, they're native. It's the only palm species native to Southern Europe, right? So Sardinia, Southern Italy. I think Northern Africa, you can get the Serifer, what's native to the Atlas Mountains, right? Spain. One of my spears got pulled. Oh, it did, eh? Oh, that's not good. Well, hopefully it'll recover. My camera op's flowered. Oh, is that right? Eh? Cool palm tree, dude. Right on. Yeah, they're flowering in town, I believe. I don't. We have a lot of Camarops in our garden. I think we must have a dozen Camarops. Palms are here and there and everywhere. And yeah, I plant them as seedlings. Some of them, and they flourish here. You can plant them just like Trachycarpus palms. Don't get the Cretan date palm. No, we tried that one. That's the Cretan date palm is Phoenix theoprasti, and that's what we called it. I called it. I thought it was always native to Turkey, and I think Crete too, right? And we tried one back in the late 1980s, and it perished the first winter. I got a Gunnera. Oh, Gunnera. Yeah, I know Gunnera. We have a small one in our pond. It's restricted to a pot, but it stays in the pot in the pond. I grew one years ago at my last location, and I had one here too. It absolutely grew gigantic. I have some good videos of Gunnera manicotti here. That's a native to the Amazon River Basin, even though it is more close to the Middle East. Yes, it is. What you got there, Wendy? Oh, tree. You got to see the monkey trees we got growing. They're pretty cool. They're about this. Wendy's going to get the monkey trees I grew from seed. They're coming up nicely. I'll definitely come visit. Yeah, you should come visit anytime you want. You know what? I saw Ontario plates here the other day. I mean, there's still tourists coming here. Alberta, Ontario. I saw Missouri. There are tourists around here. I know that. How they get in, I don't know. They will ask you at the ferry terminal if it's essential travel. So if you're coming from south of Vancouver and Tsawwassen to get to our Gulf Islands, and it is a 3-hour trip over by boat, they will ask you if it's essential travel. Kells Bay, cool. Hey, you been to Kells Bay?
No, I've never.
Oh, that's in Ireland.
Oh no, I don't think I
went. And Wendy's been to Ireland.
I
can't
okay. Remember where?
Are these dry? That one's kind of dry. Well, okay, I'm going to show you. Here's woo. There's one of the little monkey puzzle trees right there. You see that little monkey puzzle tree? And when you plant these seeds, when you sow the seeds, you only put the tips in, right? They're like torpedoes. I've grown a bunch of them from seed in the past before. So here's a little bit bigger monkey puzzle tree. These are local monkey puzzle seeds, right? So the trees around here produce a lot of seed. If you can get them, good luck, because I ain't climbing a monkey puzzle tree to get the seeds. But sometimes they will self-seed around the mother plants. But people are starting to quit. Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done with that stuff, man. Like I'm gonna say Movid because I can't say the C word because YouTube censors things. You know what I mean? It seems like a lot of theater to me. And I tell you what, if it was a real mandemic, I'm not going to say the P word, there would be nobody anywhere. There would be no flights. There's 2 jets going over right now. Come on. If it was like Spanish flu or Black Death or Ebola, there would be zero. That's what I call a mandemic. This is more like theater to me, right? I don't know. I'm not seeing it on our island whatsoever. There are 0 cases here. You know what I mean? Life goes on as usual, except for all the restrictions. How Kells Bay is it is essential travel. Yeah, totally essential travel. Absolutely. If you're looking at palms, that's it. CDC said if you needed. Yeah, right on. Yeah, I'm last in line before I ever get that. I know a lot of people want to get that, but I'm not going to get jabbed. So that's my opinion. I'm last in line, sitting on the fence. Yeah, I don't. Those actually freak me out more than the Movid, to tell you the truth. That's my opinion. I did a little research on them, so I'm just gonna be last in line, sitting on the fence. I haven't seen a big Washingtonian. I may never travel again. Put it that way. If I don't get it, but that's okay. I'm not. I just won't travel. I'll just hang around here on the coast of BC. I haven't seen a big Washingtonian in my area. There's a big one growing in front of the Empress Hotel in Victoria. It's pretty good size. Yeah, if FDA hasn't approved it, it's not approved in Canada. So I'm staying clear of it right now. And you know what? I'm not an anti-maxer. I've got all my other vaccines, and I have to say, you know what I'm talking about. I've got all my other vaccines, but I have a gut. My gut instinct tells me to stay far away from this one for now. Okay, because I don't know what the long-term side effects are going to be. So I'm just going to stay away from it for now, and we'll see what happens to the people that actually got it. You know, so it actually freaks me out seriously more than the sickness. I don't know anybody that has the sickness. I know a couple people that did have it, but they're fine. I put in a new Trachycarpus palm on my driveway. Cool. Well, I tell you what, The Trachycarpus that we dug out a couple weeks ago, Scotty was saying he was on the mainland, and that a size a little bit smaller than that one was about $2,600, and I got it for nothing, which is cool. Is that your local? No, this is Maui. I have Salt Spring Fire Hall shirts. This is Maui. Can you see that? And you know the cool thing, this one's in Kihei, hall number 6. And when I go to Maui, I visit there, and I've given them some stuff from Salt Spring Island Fire Hall. Yeah, so we have 3 fire halls on Salt Spring Island, on the south end, at Central, and also in Ganges, in the village of Ganges. So, but yeah, there's, you know what, in front of the fire hall in Kihei, Maui, there's 2 Latania palms. The blue Latin type palms. Oh, they're absolutely beautiful, man. They kind of look like Bismarcky a little bit. The seeds on them are massive, just massive. Oh yeah, definitely got the other ones. Typically don't want. Yeah, exactly. So I have all that other ones, palm tree dude. But like I say, and I'm not against this one. If somebody wants to get it, that's up to them. But me, I'm waiting. Like I say, I'll be last in line. Same with Wendy. They just built a fire station 2 minutes down the road from. Is that right? Eh? Okay, cool. So the closest fire hall to us is about a 10-minute drive. It's right across the street from where I work. Where I drive every morning to work, it's about a 10-minute drive for me to work. So it's right there. I hear the fire trucks leaving. Oh, is that right? Eh? It's very rare that you ever hear a siren up here. I think the last time I heard a siren up here was maybe about a year ago or so. Jonathan Alstron, how's it going there, buddy? Last Friday, I trimmed my neighbor's trachycarpus. Yeah, very nice. Derry did a very nice job on that one. I noticed they trimmed the dead fronds. A couple of the guys I work with were in Rotary Park, where there's a nice couple of palm trees growing I planted years ago. And I noticed I wanted it to skirt, but they did take the dead leaves off. They didn't take any green leaves off, fronds, and it actually looks pretty nice. You can actually see the trunk more. So I'm kind of glad they did it, because it was kind of looking a bit shaggy. And then I have another smaller one growing in the same park near the big eucalyptus trees. Yeah, Dara did a really good job on that one. It looks good job, Dara. Dara knows what he's doing. By the way, that gal that butchers palm trees in town, I think she might be getting the boot. So I've been sending updated videos of the butchering job that she's been doing there, because the garden committee wants to see what she's been doing wrong, because they don't know a lot about plants. And they said fire the videos away, so I've been firing videos to them on you've seen the videos I've seen, and so she may be getting the boot. They're talking about it. That's a good thing. Man, look at the jet trails up here. Holy cow. I didn't hear it go over, but there's definitely a big jet trail. So this morning I was up on a tall ladder trimming tons of branches off trees hanging over the palm nursery, and it looks so much better. A little bit more light coming in there and less of a mess. Good. Save the palms. Yes, save the palms. Nope. There's no place for a palm butcher anywhere. Somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. Remember, folks, you should never remove green fronds unless you absolutely have to. Okay? Green fronds are actually food for the palm. And the more you take off, the more it stresses the plant out. Animation. We live right next to Dallas Fort Worth Airport. I've been there before. I've landed. I've been at Dallas Fort Worth Airport en route to Miami, Florida. So I was there for not that long. I think I was there for maybe 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. And then I had to hop on a plane to Miami. Big airport. Yesterday I saw a ton of National Guard going by. I think they were, oh, cool. Right on. Few helicopters go over here, but you don't see any military stuff. It's pretty rare to ever see military planes or helicopters here. I see a lot of them when I'm in Maui. When I'm sitting on the beach on Maui, you see a lot of military stuff. Those Black Hawk helicopters, those are pretty cool. Very, very cool. We see jets because Vancouver Airport is northeast of us on Lulu Island, about, I'm guessing it's probably 30 miles away. And so, yeah, they come over this way, something like that. So that's where that one's come from. I can see the jet trail here, and it's come from right from Vancouver Airport. The reason I see them is because there's a big base about 30 miles away. Okay, kind of like Vancouver from here, about 30 miles away. Yeah. It seems like we're a lot farther away, though. Like when you live on these islands, because the only way off and on onto these islands is by boat, right? So it just seems like we're a million miles away from everything. And we can't see the mainland from here, but I know it's not really that far away. You know what I mean? It's like whatever, 30 miles or something like that. The only reason, because 30 miles. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, guys, I was going to say the temperature here right now is just around 20.5 degrees Celsius, and humidity is quite low. I think it's sitting at around 36% humidity, and time here is 2:47 p.m. 2:47 p.m. Pacific time. So good to see you guys in there, and I hope your day is going well. I just finished watering the back garden. It dries out so fast back there. So a lot of watering going on at this time of the year. Jason Gillis, I just ordered a needle palm from Norfolk's. Oh, cool. Well, you'll like it. I was just out watering some of our needle palms because they were dry, and they do like moisture. And make sure you protect it in the winter time. If you're in the north, you protect in the winter. I think you're in Jason. You're in Alberta, right? Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, Palm Tree USA shot a good video of some needle palms, big ones growing in his area. They're absolutely beautiful. You're warmer than right now, 18, super cloudy. Yeah, it's clear sky here. It's absolutely, well, let's put it up in the sky. It's blue sky. Look at the arbutus behind me. You see that flowering arbutus tree? Isn't that a beauty? Right behind me, you can see all the beautiful flowers on that broadleaf evergreen tree. Yeah, and they're fragrant too. He's in Alberta. That's what I thought. So make sure you protect it well. And, you're going to have to put some heat with it. Wrap some Christmas lights around it, box it in. And I know they're the hardiest palm, but you're definitely going to have to give that one some help. So anyway, I was going to say, and I shot a video, it's kind of cool. So in the wintertime, the mice go into the greenhouse and they clear cut a bunch of the palm seedlings. And they seem to do that every year, and it's really annoying. Some of them they cut right down to ground level, but some of the other ones, they just kind of chew the tops off to where the white is above the seed. They all came back. All those ones came back. It's unbelievable how tough Trachycarpus are. Those palms are actually putting out tiny little leaves, and the leaves that have come out, you can see where they've been cut in half by the mouse chewing on them. But I hear Wendy talking to somebody. I think Wendy has the palm nurse, and she's selling eucalyptus bundles. That's down in the far driveway there. So I can vaguely hear somebody down there talking. Sounds like she might have a customer. And if they buy palms, that's a good thing. So 18 degrees Celsius is fine. This temperature is perfect for me. It just feels so comfortable right now, and I like it. It's a good temperature to work in. And I got a short week coming up, which is even better. I get Friday off, so it's a long weekend next weekend. Monday's a holiday for us. Not this Monday, but the next Monday. I decided to take the Friday off, so I get 3 days off. Can you do an update on the Washingtonia palms? If you want, sure. One of them actually died. It got root rot. And I couldn't believe it. It's like I noticed it declining, and I wiggled it, and I popped it out of the pot, and the bottom roots were rotted off. So the drainage holes were plugged in the bottom of this pot, and I'm watering this thing thinking it's dry, and the water was right up to the bottom of the roots, and it was just the roots were mush, and it died. So I had to pull it out. So I put a date pot in. And we can do an update on some Washingtonias if you want. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like the gate. She got those at Home Debit, believe it or not. They actually make the nursery look a lot better. We had a rough gate we made in there before, but she got these. They're only aluminum, Sandor, so they're very light. Here it is 14 degrees. So 14 degrees in Ireland, 18 where palm tree dude is. Do you think needle palm could grow as a winter method? In Alberta, no, I would definitely put some covering on it. I would box them in. I mean, you could try if you want, but there's a limit to every palm tree. There's a limit. You know what, palm tree dude? Our spring started off cool too. Hey Joe, 21. Yeah, okay, cool. We're just about 21. We're 20.5 right now, and it's probably going to be up to around 22, 23 today. How do you grow your Washingtonias? In pots. To me, in this area, they're a useless palm tree. So I grow some from seed, but they're just kind of a waste of time here. So I like to grow what's more long-term in our garden because I really don't like to fuss over things. At this age, when I was younger, I used to experiment with a lot of palms. Back in the mid 80s, I'm experimenting with all different types of palm trees, and it was fun. But now I can't be bothered. I just plant what really works here. I've in the UK. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, Flifera doesn't like it here. It's too wet in the winter. It's currently 23. Nice. 31. That is toasty. 31. That's like up close to 90. Very, very toasty. It's going to be 30 in Drumheller on 17th. Yeah, well, I believe it. Yeah, I've been to Drumheller. It's very nice there. I like it. Dry there. I'm getting a big 6-foot Dixonia. And oh, cool. Right on. Those are expensive here. A 6-foot Dixonia here would be over $1,000 Canadian. They're well, put it this way. It would be about $1,200 to buy one that size here. They're basically $20 a trunk inch, right? So if you got 10 feet of trunk, you times that by $20, right? So there you go. In a couple of days, I will be back in the 80s. Cool. Toasty, palm tree dude. Well, it's around 70. So 70, that's what it is here, JC Animation. It's about that here. 450. So yeah, that's up there. That's expensive. That's probably like what you'd pay here. And a lot of people do grow Dixonia Antarctica tree ferns in their gardens here. And ours is thriving. The fronds coming out are gigantic right now. I'll have to do, well, you've probably seen, I guess Wendy's probably done an update on it. She's always doing updates too. Actually, she's watering. I can hear her behind me now. She's not down in the nursery anymore. She's watering the garden. I should have done a live stream on hers. At least I could walk around the garden. I'm stuck under the patio umbrella right now. It is the sun's only about right there, and it's going to be coming past that tree soon, and it's going to get toasty where I'm sitting. I'll do a video. Cool. Well, you already have one, don't you, Dara? We have a lot of smaller ones in the garden, but we have one big one, the one with like around 6 feet of trunk. And since I planted it, it's grown at least 3 feet of trunk. Yeah, thanks, Sandor. It does make it look a little sharper. And like I say, we limbed up all the trees this morning. We took off at least 20 branches. I was up there with a super high extension ladder and super long silky pole pruners, pole saw. So I was bucking off branches and trying not to drop the branches on any of the plants below. I have 3 of them. Yeah, we have oh, cool. Yeah, we have 2 Cyathea australis. No, Cooperi. We have 2 Australia Cyathea Cooperi, and the rest are Dixonia antarctica. We have a lot of Dixonia antarctica. I like them. I like them as much as palm trees myself. They're pretty cool plants. Little butterfly floating around here having fun in the sun. Gardenias are about to bloom here soon. For palms, mainly sable minor, windmill, and robusta. Oh, cool. I love sable minor. You know what? Sable minor is one of my favorite palms. JC Animations. Since you cut down a lot of are you going to be planting under anything? No, there's no room to plant anything under them because it's already loaded up with palm trees. And you know what? They're going to regrow back again. Some of the ones that I cut 3 weeks ago are sprouting out everywhere. The one that Scotty cut, he left 6 feet of trunk on it 2 days ago. That's going to resprout back, and I'm going to keep it small. So we have a ton of eucalyptus trees on our property. So there's no shortage of them here. We didn't kill any of them. We just cut them down, and they all resprout back again. So there's tons of plants. There's actually no room in any of those gardens to plant any more things because it is so cram-packed with palm trees. You have no idea. There are dozens and dozens of palm trees growing underneath and around the eucalyptus trees. Wendy's, well, glad. Oh, God. She tripped. And I asked her before I started rolling, are you okay? She started laughing too when she was laying there, right? So I know she wasn't hurt. So I says, that's it. I got to shoot a video of this. And it was pretty good fall. So she missed the old lawnmower hanging on the redwood tree. She missed the potting table. She missed the pile of eucalyptus firewood. And I had a roll of really soft fencing, like plastic fencing rolled up. She landed on this. So it actually cushioned her fall. And she did have a bit of a sore back yesterday. So after that, she kind of rested her back and she looks good this morning. And I don't think she has any bruises from it, but God, I'm sorry. I was laughing so hard. I'm sorry. And you know what? If I did it, she would have laughed her hiney off because when I do something like that, I'm swearing all the way down. I don't know if you ever see Trailer Park Boys, Ricky. I'm more like Ricky. So I probably would have taken the lawnmower off the tree because it's hanging on a branch and and I probably would have chucked it and flipped over the potting table. So she would have laughed even harder, and that would have been probably even funnier than the video I shot. But anyway, Wendy was fine, and it did make for an interesting video, didn't it? I heard needle palms are rated zone. Depends in the south, not in the north. I would say in the south, yeah, if you're down in Kansas, zone 6, a needle palm will work. But I think in Montreal, you're definitely going to have to protect them. Southern Ontario, you could probably get away with it up against a building for sure. I grow sables because they're native. Yeah, they are native to Texas. There's nice sable miners native to Dallas, believe it or not. Australis is hardier than it is hardier, Dara. You're right. Yeah. Try planting one. I'm sure it will grow. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know, man. Alberta gets pretty cold in the winter. So, Jason, if you want, plant one, but it's an expensive experiment. I'll tell you that. I would be reluctant not to protect it in Alberta. Glad she's okay. I'm. Oh yeah, no. She tripped and she went right through that mesh fence, and then she rolled down. You had to see it. It was flipping hilarious. It's already to -10. Yeah, and I think probably for short durations, Dara. Kansas heats up quite fast. Exactly. That's the thing. So it's all about latitude. So Montreal in the wintertime, when you get into a deep freeze, or Alberta, when you get into a deep freeze, it's pretty rare that you're going to heat up unless you get a Chinook. But Chinooks don't really last. Maybe they can last a day, a few days, or whatever, but then you're going to be back down to -20 again. So Kansas isn't like that. When they warm up, often they'll stay like that for a while. I'm clumsy too. You know what? I'm always tripping and hurting myself, and Wendy knows it, right? So it was funny. It's my birthday on the 20th. Sweet. 20th of May. That's cool. Well, happy birthday to you. Yeah, I think you're just a young guy, aren't you? Like 15 or 16? My youngest son is on the 13th of July. He's going to be 21. I'm just glad to see so many palms. Yeah, so am I, palm tree dude, because some of them have been cut down. A lot of people were too quick to cut some down. They thought they were dead, and I think they should have left them alone. Sandor, I have a large needle palm and didn't need to protect it much last winter. Oh, there you go. I think it might be okay where you are, Sander, in southern Ontario for sure, especially in a good microclimate. Yeah, no, she is okay. And she laughed about it too, trust me. Oh, you're turning 18. Okay, cool. So you're 3 years younger than my youngest kid. Palms, red star do grow them also. Cripe tanthus. I don't know what that is. I've never even heard of it. Cripe tanthus. Nope, never heard of that one. Don't even know what it is. We grow red star cordyline australis. Macatac's in there. Macatak, how's it going in Ontario? I hear Miss T coming. I hear Miss T coming through the gate. Hey, Wendy. No, she's walking away. I thought she was getting closer. Anyway, Macatak, hope all is well in southern Ontario. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, beautiful. Gotta love beautiful weather. Oh, bromeliad. Okay, so we grow bromeliads here, Palms. We grow Fasciscularia bicolor Chilean bromeliads. I've had them in the ground for years, and one of them actually bloomed last year. So we have two, probably even more. They've spread. We have these big clumps of them. Hey, Wendy, that bromeliad was pretty cool last year, wasn't it? The one that bloomed last year out in the garden.
Oh, beautiful.
She likes bromeliads. It's red. It had red in it. It was just amazing. And all the leaves turned red. So we grow Chilean bromeliads here, and they are fully cold hardy. I think I've had years ago. I planted one probably maybe 15 years ago. I planted one. Still in there growing. Planted this tiny little plant. There's the lady that fell. They saw your fall.
I fell.
She fell.
Yeah,
She fell. She
I
survived.
and Joe laughed.
I asked her if she was okay first, though. You know what I mean? So otherwise, if she was hurt, I wouldn't have filmed.
I have
Right?
more gray hair.
Right on. That's from falling. She got more gray hair from falling and me laughing.
Uh-huh.
They are amazing. Yeah, our bromeliads are really cool, and hopefully they bloom again this year. The other one blooms. David Clancy, hello. Joe and Wendy,
Hi,
hello. David Clancy. I like bromeliads. They're actually growing palms in our cactus garden. We got a pretty good sized cactus garden. So there's lots of cool stuff in there. We got agaves, this, that, and the other.
I'm famous for falling.
You're famous from falling, yeah. Vlogs, my interest in palm started a trip. Is that right, JC Animations? When I was in California in December 1981, that's all I took pictures of when I was 17, was palm trees. Lots of palm trees. I wasted rolls of film on palm trees.
Oh, there's white.
There's Dave. Yeah, my fascination with palm trees started when I was a little kid because my aunt and uncle sent me a postcard from Hawaii. So that's when it kind of started. But tropical plants started a little bit before that because I got a free plant as a giveaway up on the Sunshine Coast. It was a Schefflera I picked out. Looking for Dickia. Oh, we grow them here. We have lots of Dickia in our garden. They're beautiful. They're the really spiky ones. They look like little agaves. They're kind of silvery. Do you know Dickia? No, Dickia. They're in our garden. We have a lot of them. Yeah, they look. They're very spiky. They're very low growing. So we have those in our garden. We have about maybe
nice color.
We probably have about half a dozen Dickia in our garden. Very, very nice plants. What's for dinner? Notice I always ask when I'm on a live stream because I put her on the spot. I want to see what
Hey,
she says.
Joe's making dinner.
No, I took her to
Yes,
El
he
Loco.
is.
I took her to the taco.
I took him.
You did?
I paid. I paid. I paid both times.
What? She paid both
I
times.
did. And then he told me he paid. I said, "Well, no, I
Well, I
paid.
gave her my card, so she actually
Uh-uh.
did pay with my card.
I
So it's kind of
pay.
like she
I
paid.
pay your card.
She pays my card, but it was my card.
It's an equal. He pays the mortgage.
You're
I
drinking
pay the credit
Gatorade.
card.
Cool. I don't think I've ever
Life
tried a
is
Gatorade.
often
I'm drinking
bananas.
American beer. So Rainier beer is
Rainier.
Washington State, and it's named
Good.
after Mount Rainier, and it has been around since 1878. And actually, you can see Mount Rainier from Salt Spring Island, the high points, and Mount Rainier is southeast of Seattle. My date palm seeds have sprouted. I use bag. Oh, cool, David. Right on. That's great. Yeah, they germinate pretty easily. Are they faster growing? I think any beer, Joe. Yeah, we got the Rainier beer here, Dave. Right there. Let's just see. A lot of people have been planting red bananas. Yeah, they're not that hardy here. You have to protect them. My date palm, date palms are awesome. I wish they were hardy here. More long term over on the west coast of Vancouver Island. Drinking a green monster. Oh, yeah, I know those ones. Yeah, I know the green monster. I see those cans everywhere. I think it's an energy drink. Wait, didn't California take Rainier away from Washington? I'm not too sure. Mount Rainier is a mountain in Washington, and there's actually a picture of the mountain right on the beer can, right? So, but this could be very well brewed in Canada because it has the alcohol content on it, 5%, right? And usually in the States, they don't put the alcohol content on it, do they? What's up, Joe? Michael Morris, good to see you in there. Palms, that's the typical high schooler here. I wish I was a high schooler still. I'd be that much younger, but I'm not. I made a couple of pina coladas yesterday. Oh, pina coladas are good. We went to El Loco Taco. We had he made margaritas. And you know what else he made? He made margarita popsicles. He's got this deep freeze, so he makes margarita popsicles. Oh God, they're good. Iram. How are you doing? It's actually, I think my butia is actually pure Ciagris. I'm thinking I don't see any butia in it. To me, it looks like just Ciagris Romans-Ophianum. I germinate my palms or soak in water and then put them in the bag. Oh, cool. Good for you, JC. That sounds cool. Right on. That's exciting, isn't it, when you start to see them sprout? I'll have a TNT now from cool. You got to like that from Prince George in the center of the known universe, which is British Columbia. Why is there so many monitors? I don't know. I've always put lots of monitors in there just in case there's a troll and one of the moderators missed the troll. The next moderator is going to get the troll because I don't like trolls. I had a lot of problem with trolls on here, so the moderators take care of the trolls. There are lots of dates growing here in Dublin beside this. Oh yeah, absolutely. They would love it. One time a dude went to the lunchbox size vape. Really? I don't see anybody vaping around here anymore. I have some seedlings, fronds turning brown, and I just want to know. I have sable seedlings. Are they too dry? Mine gets too dry, and then the tips of the fronds turn brown because we're the best. You're a good you're good moderators in here. What you got? I think it's pure queen to me. It looks like a pure queen palm. I don't see any butia in it whatsoever. I'll shoot a video of it for you. I'll update it for you. The seedling came to me from Southern California. He said it was butia Ciagris or Ciagris butia, and I don't see any. It does not resemble any butia whatsoever. Monitor lizards. There you go. Yeah, margarita is great. Well, yeah, they're good. They make really good ones at El Loco Taco. This TNT, it's 8%. Oh, TNT. Oh, I know that one, Dave. I know that one. That's a strong one. So this is only a wimpy 5. It says right on it 5. It's pretty wimpy. Basically like water with a little teaspoon of alcohol in it, right? So yeah, like I'm saying, that palm I have really does look like a pure Ciagris Romans-Ophianum. And I will, like I say, maybe today after I do this live stream, I'll do an update video for you on the palm. I planted it in February 2018, and it's still going. So I'm loving this weather. Like this is like the most perfect spring weather. I just wish it would rain because it is so dry. But I'm so excited that eucalyptus got cut down. The last of our tall eucalyptus trees is now gone. I am so done with tall eucalyptus trees anywhere near buildings or the glass house. And Scotty did an amazing job of cutting that thing down. And it was such a challenge. I think that was one of his most challenging trees. Like I say, most arborists did not want to touch that because of where it was located. House. Rum sometimes. Rum and Coke. Tastes like beer. There you go. Wendy probably had a few of them cans. That's what, yeah, no, she didn't actually, David, you know what? She was actually, oh, you know what? She may have had a beer. She may have had one beer when she fell. I think she did. Did you have one beer? You brought some out. No, we had a beer together. You, oh, we had it after. Okay, so she fell before she had a beer, David. Yeah, so she's actually drinking wine right now, but actually she brought out two of these right after, so we had to celebrate her fall, right?
I had to
Gardner,
sit down after that, and I had a beer.
I titled
And
that
I
one
had
Gardner takes a
Tumble.
no, takes a spill down a hill
Gardner.
because it rhymed, right? So we had two Rainier right after she took the tumble. We just finished putting up the fence, so she landed on her hiney, and then
I was pretty stiff.
she was pretty sore yesterday after that.
And then lifting rails.
I also sell my palm. Oh, you sell them on eBay, right on. Yeah, I've been selling them on eBay since 2008, and I've been selling palms since the 1980s, so a long time now. I got about 5 rain alerts on my phone. Really, I wish it would rain here. It's just been so bone dry. It's scary. Any Queens, Victoria? No, the northernmost queens I know of are growing in Brookings, Oregon, because I've seen them firsthand. They were big ones. I got 4 or 5. Next time she falls, I'll shoot a video, David. I promise. Well, like I said, if I fell, it would probably make a better video because she knows what I'm like when I do something. If I'm hitting a hammer and I hit my nail with the hammer of my thumb, I absolutely lose it, right?
Well, what it is, you lose it, and while you're losing it, you re-injure yourself again.
Then I re-injure myself. That's right. So it's like a Rickyism. If you watch Trailer Park Boys, I'm kind of like Ricky. We have some rain. I'll send you some. Right on. Send it here if you got some rain. We need it here. I wish there was a zone for palm. Yeah, it would be nice. Well, I wish coconut palms would grow here too. Let's have that rum with Joe. Yeah. Palms, fortify. I got fortify. You think it's fine for them instead of putting in bigger pots? What? Oh, I missed that. Hang on. Where are we here? Just a minute. Let's go back up. You think it's fine amending the soil in some spots, planting them instead of putting them? Put them in pots, palms. They're tiny. You can put them in pots. I mean, if you want to put them into the ground, what are they, Sable Minor? I have some Wagnerianus cross Princeps hybrids germinated. Oh, cool. That's awesome. You're gonna visit a friend in Vancouver next year. Right on. We'll all be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be on Salt Spring Island. It should be a drunken gardener takes a fall. A drunken gardener takes a fall. You know what? That would probably be a better title, but Wendy would probably smack me if I put that because she wasn't drunk. We did have a beer afterwards, and then we went right back to work. And the fence we put in looks really cool. It's all a split cedar rail fence because you got to remember we're rural here. There's nothing that looks like the city when you come to Salt Spring. All the houses are different. They're not boxy like city has. Everything's different. The landscape's different, and the fences are different too. It's very country out here. It should be. I like that title though, Sandor. I really like it. It probably get more views. Do sable miners take a while to grow when you plant them in the ground? Yeah, well, this far north they do, Lax. They're slower, but they do fine here. They're fully hardy. We have a lot of sable miner palms in the ground, and I love them. Like I say, if I couldn't grow Trachycarpus, I would grow sable miner and needle palms because they are awesome palms. And I also love Camarops palms too. I have 5 Dallas Eco-type miners. Oh, cool. They're beautiful. Yeah, we have some of those too. Let's see. I have them from North Carolina, South Carolina. I have sable miner from Warren City, Arkansas, McCurtain County, Oklahoma, Dallas. I'm trying to think where else I have sable. I have them from all eco types where they're native to. Your videos would go viral. I think it would. Drunken gardener takes a fall.
No.
Wendy says no. See, Sandra said it would go viral. It would go viral, but it would be.
Look like shit.
No, it would be awesome.
I'm not
See,
drunk.
I can't. I would if she had a couple of beer, but she didn't have any beer, so I can't title it that. But I would love to title it "Drunken Gardener Takes a Fall Down a Hill." It would probably get a lot more views, right?
Don't put that. Would be horrible.
I'm just glad the thumbnail showed up because I started shooting a video and I didn't take a picture of her laying on the ground, but the thumbnail was of her laying on the ground, which was in the video, which is cool. That's what I wanted. So no, I can't. I just have to keep it at that. Was it?
I don't think that's funny.
No, I think it's hilarious. I do.
If it was you, I'd say,
Anything for views,
oh,
right?
yeah, well, I'd say you're drunken. No.
My tropical hibiscus got frostbite. Oh, did it really? Our hibiscus are popping leaves out right now. They're a little slower to put leaves out. Wendy's got a lot of hibiscus in the garden. A lot of hibiscus.
Dim sum.
Drunken topless gardener takes a fall.
Jesus.
Yes. See, that's would be
No,
way better.
They need Jake and Nicole.
Drunken topless gardener takes a
Yeah.
fall. Oh my God. See, that would go
That
viral
was
for
when
sure.
you'd be younger.
Instant 1 billion views.
Not young anymore.
Yeah, drunken topless gardener takes a fall. Oh my God. That would be just so good. Next time I got to make she's doing the fence in her
Don't
bikini.
think so.
Next time we're doing the fence, she's in the bikini, she falls, I shoot a video
No
and it goes
more
viral.
bikini videos for Wendy.
No video, no bikini videos.
No, I'm too old now.
She says she's too old for that now. Bummer. You could give Wendy the revenue income from the video. I would. See, then it'd be okay. Then she'd be happy. You know, if the video brought in like $50,000, she would say, I'm glad I fell. And I was wearing a bikini.
Why can't we have you?
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Wendy says she took her smart pills and she says, why can't we have you? Me, right?
You have a lot of viewers.
That's funny. That would be funny, JC Animation. How's your resurrection? It's doing well. The resurrected Max Lax, you didn't have to retract it. The resurrection is doing well. The palm tree, I was looking at it today. I watered it, and that trachea they cut with a chainsaw is starting to open fronds up. It's doing very well. Nobody wants to see Joe like that. No, they don't. Nobody wants to see me like that. No, absolutely not. Wendy does. She nods her head. She says yes.
And Joe runs around the garden naked, so just so you know.
These days, bikini are out of fashion, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, bikini. Are they really? What do they wear? Nothing then? Bikini. What do they call? Oh, Speedos. That's what guys wear. Speedos. No, I've never worn a Speedo. I don't wear Speedos. Man in Speedo falls downhill. Just Wendy. Joe in bikini gets pushed by Bigfoot. That would be a good one too. That would probably get a lot of views, wouldn't it? Bigfoot. Have some guy dressed up in a hairy Bigfoot costume. Right on. I want to wear a bikini. White with dreamy eyes. That will be a good video, Dave. Do it. Go for it. You did the pies in the face. Go for a bikini. Do it. You know what?
Yeah, the dare.
I've modeled underwear in front of 280 women, and I walked out on the runway doing it. And I think Wendy had. Do you have a video of it? No, you weren't there.
The guy that just cut our tree was in it.
There was a video of it. The guy actually that cut our tree was in that modeling gig with me, and I walked out on this runway, and there was about 280 women in the audience. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. So I was modeling underwear, and I'm not shy. I'll do anything, so I really don't care. But it was all in fun, right? You only live once. It's kind of like bungee jumping, but I won't do that. You'd look good in a bikini, Dave. Do it. And do some gymnastics. You probably get lots of views with that one. Or under amour. It's finally picking up speed. Yeah, it is actually growing really good. I want to wear a bikini. Do it, Dave. We'll give you a thumbs up. Dave's going to do it. I will give you a thumbs.
Why didn't you just wear a palm
I will give you a thumbs up.
Sorry, you could do a palm frond.
Sorry, Dave. That's one of your videos I wouldn't watch. I would because I'm curious. I think it'd be funny. Probably share it too. Have you been to the Milk River? Have you been? I've never been to Milk River. I've only been to Edmonton twice and Drumheller once.
Where's Milk River?
I'm not too sure. Wendy was born in Calgary, but she moved to the coast when she was 10 in 1969. So she's been on the coast a long time. You moved here when you were 9. I think you moved to the coast when you were 9. Did you move it? You were 9. Wendy moved to the coast when she was 9 years old. I've only been to Alberta in the summer twice because my ex's relatives live right across from West Edmonton Mall. So we stayed there for about 5 days. And we'd walk across street to the mall. And then on the way back, we drove down to Drumheller. We took the kids to the Tyrol Museum. We drove through Calgary and then drove back to the coast. Took 12 hours to get back to the coast.
We should do takeout Chinese.
Wendy wants to do Chinese. You order it.
Or dim sum.
You can get it.
Do dim sum.
Wendy's talking about doing dim sum tonight. You know, the dim sum here is so good.
We'll go to about $6.
you can get a few meals out of it. Like the dim sum we buy at the corner store here, it's a Korean dude that owns it. And he used to train me in Taekwondo years ago. And he's a really good guy, but they sell this dim sum there. And for about $42, you get
Oh, you
three
get a lot.
meals.
Yeah.
You get 3 meals out of this dim sum for 2 people. So I think that's actually a pretty good price. Golden Island, yeah. Yeah, we go to Golden Island too, Mac Attack. But if you go to Stan's Harborside Market, they have a freezer full of this really good dim sum and you bring it home and you steam it. 12 hours. It's a long drive. Yeah, 12 hours from Calgary to the coast. If you want to you want to drive from Calgary to the coast, it's 12 hours.
12 hours.
Wendy moved to the coast. No. Wendy moved to the coast in 1969.
Yeah.
Sandor. She moved to White or to the BC coast in 1969.
North Delta.
Yeah, North Delta. It's good. Dim sum is awesome. Kiss the babies in there. Hi, Mike from Pennsylvania. And it is a toasty day in Pennsylvania. I like the idea of having dim sum tonight for dinner. Dim sum is always good. I never get sick of Chinese food. It's kind of like when Wendy and I go to the Big Island. She never gets sick of A&W. She really, we're not junk food people and we're not fast food people. There's no fast food here, but we really enjoy the A&W. I meant 89. Oh, 89. Okay, so in 1989, Wendy was already here for 20 years on the coast. One of my friends drives to South Florida in 14 hours. I don't know. Well, it takes us from here to Los Angeles. It's 21 hours, and I've done it. Right? It's a long way, but straight down from here is 21 hours. You keep driving, you get to Los Angeles. I keep saying 89. A&W has the best onion rings. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Wendy likes the onion rings. I really like.
I like their apple pie.
Oh, and they got cherry pies now too. We went there last weekend or the weekend before. I like their spicy chicken burger. It's really good. The spicy chicken burger, habanero
Even
burger.
Poutine is good.
Wendy likes the poutine, and she also likes the teen burger. I'm doing good, Paul C. Good to see you in there, buddy.
Now I have a
Happy day to you. Now Wendy's got a craving for A&W, but guess what? There are 0 A&Ws on Salt Spring Island. There are no fast food restaurants on Salt Spring Island. And there are no box stores, just to let you guys know. The longest road trip I've been on was 8 hours. 8 hours. Yeah, the longest I've been on was from here to direct drive to Red Bluff, California. So we stopped at Redding, and then we booked a hotel in Redding and Red Bluff. We stayed there. That was quite a long drive.
I've been on 12 hours.
Yeah, I've been on 12 to Edmonton. I've driven straight through to Edmonton. I love onion rings on my burger. Oh, hey, good. Sandor likes onion rings on the burger.
What does he do? Put them on?
I've had the poutine too in the burger. Oh yeah, Dave likes it too.
So Sandor put the onion rings.
You put the onion rings on the burger.
Inside.
Now, when my dad went and kid his family took a road trip from Pennsylvania, it would have been a long trip to Pennsylvania or to Florida from PA. I don't really like spicy food. You don't, eh? Like, I don't like extremely spicy food, JC, but moderate, right? Where it's burning your mouth isn't fun. You know what I mean? Where you're just frying. It's like eating a ghost pepper or a habanero or what do they call that one? A Thai dragon or something like that. Or ghost peppers, I think, are the hottest. I have a question for you, and that is, when do most big box stores get the big palms like Ever6? Because that's what I usually go for. Thanks. Well, we don't have any box stores here. I've never seen any. I've never seen any huge 6-foot tall palms.
You have to be at the nurseries.
Yeah, you'd have to get them at the nursery. There's box stores here don't really seem to sell those big palms like that.
Yeah.
What's a box store like? A box store here on the Big Island would be like Home Depot, Canadian Tire, Rona, Walmart, Lowe's. We have Lowe's. I've never seen big palms in there. Oh, Costco. I have seen big palms at Costco in the past, but rarely. But you got to go to the nurseries here. Nurseries have big palms. Yeah. But you're going to pay about $100 to $150 a trunk foot. Paul C., I've driven from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta to Victoria, BC. Wow. That's where Wendy's mom was born, in Fort Saskatchewan.
Oh, from Fort Saskatchewan?
Yeah. Wendy's granny used to live in Fort Saskatchewan. She had a farm, McGee's. I want to try poutine. I never had. You never tried poutine? God, it's so good. Oh, you'd love it. It's so bad for you too, but it's good.
Who's the guy from Fort Saskatchewan?
Paul C.
Did he grow up there?
Did you grow up in Fort Saskatchewan, Paul C? Yes, put the onion rings on the burger. Okay, Wendy's going to try it. Those guys who do hot pepper content. Oh, I see that on YouTube, man. They'll pay somebody. They'll say, "We'll pay you $20 if you eat this ghost pepper," and they're in agonizing pain. And I think the only thing that really kills the pain is maybe fruit juice or milk, right? Water just kind of washes the burn down. Poutine is life. Yeah, poutine is good. I'm driving from Mexico to the Pacific Coast tonight. Are you really? Cool. That's a pretty good drive, isn't it? JC Anime. We have 6-foot palms in Texas. Yeah, they don't sell them here. I've never seen 6-foot palms in box stores, but you can buy big palms in the nurseries here. They sell crated palm trees. No one sells
One day we'll have big palms.
No, well, we have big palms now in our garden.
No, but to sell.
No one sells poutine there, really.
Where is he?
Palm tree dude. He's in the U.S.
Unreal. Well, it's kind of a Canadian.
You'd eat a ghost pepper for $20 any day? Oh, that'd make an awesome video. That'd make an awesome video. It really would. We saw some 15-foot windmill palms at Local Nursery over 2,000. Okay, so JC, the palm that I took 2 weeks ago with Scotty has over 8 feet of trunk, and he said he saw that for around 2,600 at a local nursery on the mainland south of Vancouver. Sander, poutine is easy to make, just cheese, curds, and gravy, and French fries.
You got to get the real cheese curds, though.
You do, and it's Canadian.
Squeaky.
Poutine is actually from Quebec, I believe, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but I believe poutine is from Quebec. And that's why I like talking to you guys, because I'm a foodie. I'm not the greatest cook in the world, but I like to try different foods. And it's nice that we can actually talk about foods. It's not all about palm trees. So if you want to talk about travel, you want to talk about weather, you want to talk about palms, you want to talk about Wendy falling down that hill, you want to talk about beaches, and you want to talk about poutine, we can talk about it here, right? I grew up in Victoria, BC, had to move to Alberta because I was with the RCMP. I retired after 24 years. Oh, cool.
Is he moving
and my
back?
last year was in 2002 with right on.
Cool.
So you retired, wow, 19 years ago.
Whoa.
Wow, 24 years.
Is he still in Alberta?
So you're still in Alberta then. Cool. That is awesome. It's pretty laid back being a cop on our island. You'd like it here. I know all the cops here. They're great guys. I wish we had more cops, so we don't have enough cops here. They might sell poutine in the Northeast. Maybe just south of Quebec. What's just south of Quebec? Is it like New Hampshire or something like that? Maybe they might sell it there. That's why I start palms. That's why I start in the night so I can arrive early in the morning. Good for you. Like when I drive to the Oregon coast, we start early in the morning, and it takes us 6 hours. 6 hours I can drive from Victoria. I got to take a ferry across, and it takes 6 hours to get to Seaside, Oregon. I'd rather eat in Montreal or something than try the real thing.
Yeah, Montreal, awesome.
Wendy's been to Montreal. Wendy's a world traveler, not me. I'm not a world traveler. That's why I started night. Okay. I saw poutine in Cleveland. Oh, so you saw it in the Buckeye State. Sanders saw it in Ohio. Max Lax. Now I'm hungry and I'm making myself cheesesteak right now. Oh, Philly cheesesteak.
Oh.
In Quebec, they have restaurants that specialize in poutine. Hey, Dave, they actually have a poutine food. They have a food cart. What do they call that? Ganges food.
Yeah,
it's all food carts.
Most of it's based on poutine.
And in Ganges, there's one that's just poutine. And you can get all different types of poutine. So, Dave, next time you're on Salt Spring Island, we got to go get some poutine there. It's just a poutine food cart. And they make really awesome poutine. Yeah, it's so good. I had a really good one. It was actually a little spicy.
One with chicken.
One with chicken, one with pork, one with this, one with that, and the other. You'd like it. Burger King makes poutine too. It's okay. We got it when we go to the airport. When we go to Maui, we eat it there.
I mean, it's okay.
Okay, Dave, we will all go and get some poutine for a little trip. Yeah, well, Dave's got to get out here again to Salt Spring Island. We have restaurants.
I have one.
Sanders got restaurants that only sell poutine. See, that'd be a good restaurant to go to.
I have 2 bookings.
You only have 2 bookings?
Yeah.
Wendy only has 2 bookings for the B&B because of all this lockdown crap. For the whole summer. Isn't that bad?
Normally,
this has so affected the accommodation business. Wendy's in the accommodation business. So we have 2 B&Bs here. Wendy works in an accommodation. They're closed down. She's not working. The B&Bs here are closed, which I kind of like because I have the whole yard to myself. The well's not going to run dry. It's never run dry. But you know what? I find we're going to have a lot more water this summer. It's going to be nice.
We're focusing on the nursery.
We're focusing on the nursery. So the nursery's open every day. Wendy's got a lot of stuff done down in the nursery. It's amazing. A restaurant I went to in the UK had poutine. Oh, is that right, eh? Palm Tree Dude, that's cool. I hope I get to Salt Spring this summer. Yeah, go for it. Come on down. Dave, white with dreamy eyes. Come on down. Gotta come to Salt
see his
Spring Island.
daughter, too, Victoria.
Book Dave and I in Wendy. Book Dave and I in Wendy. Yeah, you'd like it here, Sandor. You would love.
Oh,
You'd like
yeah.
Salt Spring Island. It's not. My videos really don't do it any justice. We went to the coffee shop this morning down the road. We walked out on the dock and
That's
watched the blue
beautiful.
martins nesting. The blue martins are such cool birds. They sound like a tropical bird,
Yeah.
and they're purple martins. Sorry, they're purple martins, and they're purple.
See this crabs.
Yeah, and we're watching the big crabs walking under the ocean because the tide was out, but the water on the ocean where we're by the dock was only maybe 6 feet deep, and you could see the crabs walking, big crabs. I'm almost super time. Just before, are you having for supper? What are we having for supper, Paul? See, we are having apparently to Wendy. Hotel prices are a quarter in Mexico, so they're cheaper there. Right on.
Yeah.
We are having dim sum apparently.
Yeah, I'm not cooking.
No, Wendy's going to
I'll
buy
cook
it and we'll
I'll
steam it.
steam
All right, it's almost supper time.
it.
Got to go see everybody. See you later, Palm Tree Dude. Thanks for joining in. Join in anytime. Have an awesome dinner. The time here is 3:31 p.m. What do you see, an eagle?
Oh no, the flowers coming out on the palm. Like they
Oh
grow,
yeah,
like they're really
this
coming
one's
out
starting
now.
to bloom behind me. The
Yeah.
palm tree. It's because it's in partial shade. Yeah. Hopefully prices do go back to normal because it is really like we have a lot of B&Bs on Salt Spring Island. There's like 200 or so B&Bs here, and they're really hurting. Salt Spring Island right now is dead. It's like really, really quiet. I love it, but it's not good for people that are in the tourism business. Like the Chamber of Commerce tourist information place is closed. It's been closed for a long time. It's sad because a lot of people are suffering. It doesn't bother me. I'm an essential service. I work for the government. I'm in a parks department, so it does not affect me at all. Park use is up 25 to 30%. That's what they said in our last Zoom meeting, so that's good for me. I'm trying to convince my wife to move to Salt Spring, but she wants Florida. Ah, right on. Well, I couldn't move to the States because I'm not American, right? So I could never move to the States.
Who is the guy? Is he American?
Sandor.
Oh, could he do that?
Every
No,
time you upload a video, I always will try to see them while I'm in. Oh, when you're in class. Right on, Max Lax. I like that name, Max Lax. We know a guy named Don Lax.
Don Lax.
Our friend in Hawaii is called Don Lax. That's cool.
And he's chillax.
He's chillax. He's a very chillax guy. Yeah. I would like to live in Hawaii, Sandor, but I couldn't do it. See, Wendy used to live in the States.
He could move to Hawaii.
How?
Sandor, he's American, isn't he?
No, he lives in Ontario.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So Wendy lived in the States when she was younger. I told you that. She lived in North Dakota. She went to school there. Her dad taught down there. So too bad she didn't have a dual citizenship. Then I could move to Hawaii, but she doesn't.
I know.
Anyway, you'd like Salt Spring Island. You saw my friends on the live stream yesterday. They moved here 3 years ago from Southern Ontario, and they do love it here a lot, and they do grow palm trees. Okay, Paul C. So see you later, buddy. And I got 4:31 Mountain Time. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of us. I wish I could live here in say that would be cool. 2 places at once. I like that, Dave. Sander is Spanish. Right on.
Fazica. He's Spanish.
Oh, cool. Okay, I thought it was Greek. Jinxed.
Yeah, I thought it was.
We thought you were Greek.
Fazica.
I'm Italian. My mom is Ukrainian. Dad was Italian.
What part of Spain?
What part of Spain? Wendy's ex-husband was Spanish. You can move to the States from Canada, but you have to come back to Canada for at least one day. Yeah. Well, if you buy a business down there and you hire Americans, you can also move there. So 533, where JC is. A guy we know in Hawaii bought the ice cream store in Kihei years ago, and he moved there from Victoria. And I asked him how he did it, and he said he's Canadian, and he bought the business and he hired some Americans. So if you buy a business, you hire some Americans, and yes, you have to come back he works. That's all he does is work 7 days a week. You have to come back for 1 day before the year is up.
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought you'd have to come back every 6 months. I thought you were only allowed to stay there for 6 months.
Yeah, I thought it was every 6 months, but
unless you own a business, maybe it's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing too with that is your health insurance. It would be so expensive.
The dog sees something. Maybe an eagle flew over. The dog is seeing something up in the sky. I think an eagle just flew over. Okay. What do you see, buddy? You want to say hi to people? Come here. Come here. Come here. Cow wants to say hi. Cow wants to say. Oh, he's growling. He's a watchdog. What do you hear? Whoa. Whoa.
I know.
There's the bark. There's the bark.
I know.
Oh, there he is. That's a bark. Doesn't he kind of look like a little Ewok? Maybe a gremlin? He's our fur baby. Are you a fur baby? What do you see? What do you see? He sees eagles.
usually-
He keeps
yeah,
his eye open
yeah.
for eagles because eagles will
Yeah.
pick him up
And the
and take them back. And there's ravens here,
the
lots of
ravens
ravens.
make this nice.
Yeah. So he is 8 years old now. Kahu will be the next moderator, yes, of Wendy's channel, Gulf Island Rock.
Yes, good.
So he's over 8 years old now. He turned 8 on April 3rd. Growling at the trolls. Nice cat, blast off. This is Wendy's pride and joy right here. This is her baby right here. Her fur baby.
He's a fur baby.
He's a rat killer. He likes to kill rats. He's killed 1 mouse and 4 rats now. Haven't you, buddy? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy?
Good.
You're a good boy.
We got a good
You gonna
video of
yawn?
him. Oh yeah.
You know what he does?
Oh,
I can see his
tell
missing
teeth.
tooth.
I could see that.
I can see his missing tooth.
One in the
He's got
front.
7 teeth pulled up a couple weeks ago.
Aw.
You gonna yawn again? He doesn't do much. He just looks cute. That's all he does. There he is. 8 pounds of killer. 8 pounds of terror right there. Say hi. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Here's your baby.
Oh,
That's
baby.
Wendy's fur baby.
The baby.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Growling at Bigfoot Squad. You're not really a dog person? Oh, man, you'd love Kahu. Kahu's awesome. He's actually on the park sign in Mowat Park in town. There's a picture of Wendy and Kahu on the big sign when you go into the park. Yeah, it's permanent sign, a metal sign. I'm a cat. Oh, we had a cat, but I think the eagles might have eaten it.
Merlin's gone.
Our cat disappeared, and eagles love to eat cats. Is your guard dog for the nursery? Yeah, he does a full perimeter sweep every day.
Oh, yeah.
And she actually does have a sign that says, what does the sign say?
It's
No, it
like,
says,
don't worry about the dog.
Oh.
Or you better worry.
It says, don't worry about the dog. You got to worry about the owner. Wendy
Watch
put
out
the
for
sign up.
owner.
I'm a bikini person. Yeah, you got to get that bikini on, Dave, and shoot a video. Yeah. I do like dogs. I actually have dog treats in my parks truck. So when I go into the one park, it's kind of like this dog park, and the dogs come up to my parks truck, and I give them Milk-Bone dog biscuits. He's 1 pound heavier than my Chihuahua. Yeah, he's 8 pounds. Wow, so your little Chihuahua is 7 pounds. I like Chihuahuas. They're pretty cool dogs, too. And I think they were bred for killing rats.
Yeah, Chihuahuas.
Yeah, Chihuahuas are ratters, too.
Yeah, a lot of those small dogs are ratters.
Yeah, and they live a long time.
Yeah.
Like I've heard of Chihuahuas living like 20 years. This is a Yorkie Havanese Pomeranian. So hopefully he lives a long time for Wendy's sake, right? And when he's gone, we're not going to get another dog. That's it. We're getting too old to get dogs now, right? So I've had a lot of dogs. Yeah. I've grown up with dogs, right? I've had a lot of Dobermans, Border Collies, German Shepherds, Labs, Beagles, Wiener dogs, poodles. I didn't have a poodle. My mom had a poodle. Really? Border Collie. I like, and Collie. I had a tricolor purebred Collie.
I've had poodle, Shih Tzu.
Bichon. My ex had a Bichon. She had a Shih Tzu. Get a pug. I like pugs too. Wendy doesn't like pugs. I like pugs. I think they're kind of cute. Even though they're ugly, I do like, it's a pug life. They are. I think they're kind of cool. I have 5 dogs, and 2 of them are puppies and tearing. Oh, they're tearing up your garden. See, he's good. He doesn't do anything bad to our garden.
No, he's tiny.
Yeah, and he's really smart. Like, he's extremely smart. He won't walk in the cactus bed or anything. So, pugs, not drugs.
That's good.
There is actually a few people in Salt Spring with pugs, and you know that you gotta love them. Even though their face looks like somebody booted them in, they're flat. They are kind of cute, right? You gotta love them. Yeah. They're both 5 dogs. Holy cow. Max Lax is a dog lover.
Who has 5 dogs?
Max Lax, 5 dogs. We couldn't have 5 dogs because it would basically put us in the poorhouse if we went on holidays. Because when we go on holidays, Wendy gets someone to look after a dog, and it costs hundreds of dollars.
Does he go on holidays?
Like it's hard to go on holidays when you have a lot of dogs, right? You should do a video of you walking Kahu and Ganges while you're wearing a bikini, Joe. That would. We'll let Wendy shoot that one. That would be funny. That might go viral too, huh? You know what? Nobody would probably even bat an eye here. I've seen some people. I've seen people wear some pretty crazy stuff here, or at the Pride Parade. Every year we have a massive Pride Parade here. I watch it and I videotape it. You can see the videos here, but because of what's going on in the world, last year there was no Pride Parade, and this year it's probably canceled. I'm sure it's canceled for sure. Yeah, everything's canceled.
They posted the dates for the Apple Festival already.
It'll be canceled.
But whether or not they have
everything's canceled now. It's a joke. Yeah. Do you guys know what Kahu's short for? I'll tell you what Kahu's short for. So some of you guys know. And Kahu is short for the island of Kaho'olawe. The island of Kaho'olawe, Kaho'Olawe. The island of Kaho'olawe is the smallest of 8 Hawaiian islands, and Kahu was the runt of 8 puppies. And when Wendy and I sit on the beach in Maui. We look right over at the island of Kaho'olawe, and we love that island. It's about 11 miles off the coast. And we said, if we ever get a dog, we're going to name the dog Kaho'olawe. And we ended up calling him
So within a
Kahu for
year.
short. So it's actually Kahoo. Kahu. Kahu, short for
So for
Kaho'olawe.
short, it should be Kahoa.
Pride parades, rolling my eyes. Yeah, there's lots every year. They have them here. There's
Yeah.
lots of them here.
They're fun.
Lots every year. They one
Oh,
every
yeah.
year, and they've been having them for years. So
Yeah.
I shoot videos of it. People want to see it. It gets the views. You know what I mean? And it's just free entertainment.
fun.
That's why I say YouTube to me is just free entertainment. It's not something to be proud of. Yeah, no, I don't go in the parade, but I could if I was wearing a bikini and carrying Yahoo. Hahu. Yeah, Kahu is a Yahoo.
Yeah, everybody goes in it. You don't have to be gay.
Two Shih Tzu, one Chihuahua. Okay, this is what Max Lax has. 2 Shih Tzu, 1 Chihuahua, Great Pyrenees, and
great.
German Shepherd. Those
Oh my
last
God.
2 are troublemakers. Oh, cool.
Which
Okay,
ones
so
are
our
the
friends have a Great Pyrenees. I had a German Shepherd.
Which one's the troublemaker?
Which one's the last 2 are troublemakers?
Oh, the
Pyrenees and German Shepherd.
Oh, are they?
But I don't really care anymore. Yeah, you don't really care anymore. It's like there's a big community on this island, Dave. I kid you not, for sure. So the parade is big, and people come from all over. And
They boasted third biggest in Canada, but you've got Toronto.
no,
Vancouver.
it's Toronto.
No, at
would
one
be,
point they said that.
really, Toronto would be bigger.
Oh, of course they are.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
third biggest gay pride parade. But
It is a good place to people watch. My wife and I run a dog rescue. Oh, cool. Sandor.
Wow.
Oh, Sandor runs it. Oh, our dog rescue. Cool. Hey, when we're on Maui, Sandor, we go to the animal shelter. And if you get your name in ahead of time before you go to Hawaii, you can kind of adopt a dog for your vacation time. And like every Thursday or every Wednesday, you pick a date. You can take that dog out for like, is it a couple hours? You take that dog, you pick a dog, and you can take it out for a couple hours, and it can hang around with you for walking or whatever you want. Take it down to the beach. So next time we go to Hawaii, if we ever go Hawaii again, we will do that.
So all those dogs.
We love to go to the dog. We love to go to the dog shelter. They have cats in there too.
They've got the most beautiful dog shelter I've ever
Oh, it's
seen.
the nicest dog shelter. We shot a video of it. It's the dog shelter. The rescue shelter is amazing on Maui.
Dogs,
rabbits,
turtles,
guinea pigs, turtles, everything.
everything.
Yeah, the men are allowed to wear whatever they want at those parades, but not in real life. No, exactly. Well, there's a lot of topless women in that parade too, Dave.
Yeah, there was.
Believe me, there are topless women in that parade. And because I know, because I've seen it, and Wendy's seen it too. Yeah, but nobody really cares.
And the odd naked person.
Yeah, there are actually some naked people in the parade too. The Pride Parade here is pretty wild on Salt Spring. There's some pretty wild people on this.
Tell them what the high school kids do.
Oh yeah, even the high school kids here. Last day of the year, they all get naked and they run through Ganges. I kid you not. They've been doing it for years. It's a tradition. The high school kids get naked and they run through Ganges. Crazy, eh? Dreaming of an evening sunset by the mighty Fraser and Lytton. There you go. You gotta love the mighty Fraser. Wendy said that'd be beautiful.
Who's that?
Sam, all right. Hello, Joe. Hope everything's good for you. Yes, everything
Who's
is.
in Lytton?
No, he likes to go to Lytton. Dave likes to go to Lytton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been to Lytton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've driven through.
Wendy likes Lytton.
Gorgeous.
Wendy likes Lytton too. She says it's gorgeous.
Stayed with me for a week, and him and his partner, Gay, they were opening up a
B&B?
a cidery.
Oh.
They bought land.
Cool.
And yeah, totally.
Cool.
I'd love to go see that.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Lytton again sometime too. Lytton is lovely, and Wendy does like it. She says it's gorgeous. She said she had a guy stay at her B&B that opened up a cidery there at her other B&B in Lytton. In Texas, that would be an immediate arrest. Really? Yeah, no. You know, I swear to God, last year I'm driving through town in my Parks truck, and there's a girl walking topless through town because they're allowed to do that here. You're totally allowed if you're a woman and you want to go topless, you can.
Isn't that across Canada?
Yeah, I think it's across Canada. Yeah. So she was waiting to go across the street and she had nothing on, right? I just about smashed into the telephone pole with my truck.
Or you drive by St. Mary's Lake. There's always people.
Oh, yeah. There's always nude people at the lakes here. Nobody really cares. Yeah. Everything's going good here, Sam. All right. It's a beautiful day. We'll shine you up into the sky. There's a Pacific Madrona in bloom behind us, a big Pacific Madrona. That's an arbutus tree, a native arbutus tree right there. Isn't that a beauty? Nice fragrant flowers on that baby. They're all in bloom right now. They've been blooming for weeks. So, yeah, one of these days, very kind people in Lytton. And you know what, Dave? We like kind people. So one of these days, we'll go back to Lytton. I know it gets stinking hot there in the summer. And for those of you who don't know where Lytton is, it's up in BC, and it usually breaks the record, the heat record in Canada every year. is the heat record is broken in Lytton.
Yeah.
I think last
I
year
think
was
they have to have
100.
air conditioning.
What was it
now.
last year? Was it like 110 or something like that? It's insane. It
Hmm.
gets so hot up in Lytton for some reason. It's in some sort of
Kinda like the
micro.
Okanagan
It's like a
area.
microclimate there, but it gets so
Mm.
hot and it's so dry. Let's all go to Lytton and partay on the mighty Fraser. You know what? It'd be nice to jump into the Fraser River on a hot summer day in Lytton, wouldn't it? 41C in Lytton last year. So what is that in
Wow.
Fahrenheit, guys? What is
Oh
41C
my god.
in what is 41C in Fahrenheit? Can you guys figure that out? Elora is a nice town. I like Elora. It looks good. I've seen the videos.
Where's that?
And that's where Sander lives. We watched his video one
Oh,
time
right,
of him
right.
driving through Elora.
Yeah.
It looks like a nice
Yeah.
town to me too.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nice to live far from a big city. Like
Yes.
there is no city here.
Yeah.
It's very rural. Like I say, we're not even a municipality. We are unincorporated here on Salt Spring. There's no, like I say, no traffic
We vote
lights.
every 10 years.
Every 10 years they vote on it and it gets voted down. People don't want it to become a
One day it's going to get.
but one day, you know what? I think
voted.
next time I'm going to vote for municipality because there's a few things I
There's a
actually
lot of-
really like about
Yeah.
municipality. You wouldn't have anybody camping along the sides of the roads anymore. It'd be different.
Be very different.
It would be different. But
Yeah.
when I get older, I don't really care.
Yeah.
If I'm retired,
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So 41C is 105. That is
That's
toasty.
crazy.
That is stinking
I
hot.
couldn't imagine.
That would be too hot for me, Dave.
But you know what? Even if you're in Hawaii, it gets that hot in the summer.
No,
You're so
never gets
used
over 100 in Hawaii. It's
Does-
never been to 100 degrees in Hawaii.
in Hawaii.
105.8, so it's just about 106 degrees. No,
Oh, geez.
Hawaii, it
Summer?
can get a bit humid on really
What, in the
hot days,
90s?
but it gets up into the high 80s, around 90.
Okay.
It doesn't even much get into the 90s in Hawaii. It's usually in the 80s. I like living in the city. You like living in the city, is that right? So some people like the city. See, me, the city is just too much for me. Like, I don't get stressed, but the minute I get off the ferry and I get, driving through Vancouver and I see traffic lights, the stress level goes up. Could you make a video tour of the? Oh yeah, we do have. Wendy could. Could you make a tour video of your entire garden? We have them here, Max Lax, but it would be a really long video because it
I have
takes.
some long
Wendy, you
ones
should
where
do
I
one. You know
gone
what?
through.
Wendy can make one and put it on her channel because she
Yeah.
edits. So on Wendy's channel, Gulf Island Rock, she will do it because it would take forever to
It would
upload
be
for me
a
because I don't edit it.
long
Like it
video.
takes about an hour to look through our garden. It's a big garden. It really does. It takes about an hour.
And we don't even take people down.
No,
back.
it takes. We don't even show
Like,
them the
out
back part.
We have trails, and we also have
It's a
garden.
massive garden. Happy to know everything's good for you. The Ravina you left outside in the pot. Oh, that's done. Dead a long time ago, Sam. All right, I'm totally done with Ravina rivularis palms. They are absolutely useless here. I'd be in the shade most of the time. Yeah, you'd have to be in the shade. I think Dallas is beautiful. Yeah, I've never, like I say, I've only been to the airport. My oldest son lived in Texas for quite some time, in southern Texas, down in Weslaco, just west of Brownsville. So he got married down there. He married a Texan girl, a Texan, born and raised in southern Texas, and then she immigrated here to Canada. He brought her up here in January 2012, immigrated here, so she's still in Victoria, as far as I know. I don't like being far from civilization. See me, I like remote
Who's that?
vlogs. I don't like being far from. Yeah, I like to be far. JC animation. See, I like to be far from civilization. See, if I had my way, I would like this island another 1,000 miles out into the Pacific Ocean. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm done with those palms they sell at Home Depot. Blast off. They're called what are they called? Now my mind's Majesty palms. Majesty palms are the most useless house plants you can ever get.
Oh,
So
spider.
they get spider mites. They're tricky to grow inside. They're useless
You need a
outside here.
beautiful-
You need to be in Southern California. I shot a video of them years ago when I was there in 2008 of some beautiful Majesty palms growing at Pacific Coast Mall. Is that what it is? Costa Mesa. Yeah, Pacific Coast Plaza. It's Costa Mesa. So Ravinia palms, they always insist on selling them. They're not good palms. It's like trying to grow a coconut outside the tropics. They're not good house plants. You're better to get a lady palm, maybe a Livistona or something like that, maybe a parlor palm. Would you like me to send you a picture of the dog? All the dogs? Sure, go for it. Well, you're on Facebook, right? I'm on Facebook, so I like dogs. Dogs are awesome. Our dog has his own like page. Believe it or not, our little dog it's called Cutest Puppy in the Universe on Facebook. So cutest puppy in the universe on Facebook is our dog's page. Areca are absolutely useless inside too. I find they get spider mites after a while, so they're not my favorite. Oh, look at there's more jets. Look at
I
this.
know there's
Look at them
tons
coming
of
over here. But Wendy, look up there.
crazy.
This is crazy.
They're doing.
What
Yeah,
is?
I think it's
I don't know. You know, I never see jets for such a long time, and now they're coming. You're empty. Your thing's empty. I think there's no fertilizer in it.
oh, there's a little bit.
Yeah. Wendy's fertilizing. She's doing the. I'll show you. She's doing the Miracle Grow. So the Miracle Grow is on the hose there, and you just click in a new cartridge, and it's the easiest way to fertilize. I'm amazed how good the live stream's going. It's nothing's really been interrupting it. It's absolutely awesome. I cannot believe those jets. Can you see up there? Look it up in the sky. Look at that. Can you see that? There's one, and then there's another one beside it you can't see, but you rarely see them anymore because of the mandemic, right? That's right. People aren't traveling. What is the less cold hardy palm you're growing? The least cold hardy palm we're growing in our garden. Maybe the Butia. I'm going to guess the Butia palm we grow in our garden. It's been there since February 2018. So let's say Butia. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's coming from Vancouver though, Wendy. That's Vancouver. That's YVR. So for those of you guys that don't know, I should take a picture of that. I'm going to get my camera. I'm going to get a picture of that. I'm going to Instagram it. Hang on, guys. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Be right back, fella. We are going to do, I got to get a picture of that for my Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, check out my channel or my page. I do a lot of gardening stuff on there as usual. So let's get a picture of this here. That is crazy. There's two of them. It's been a long time since I've seen so many jets come over. Maybe things are opening up. That's a good thing. Lucola. I've done Lucola palms too. Yeah, I grew one years ago. Long time ago. What the? Yeah, we don't hear them. We don't see them here anymore. Everything's kind of like it's dead. Yeah. You don't see them here much anymore. It's rare. Everything's all shut down. So I think it's BS myself. There should be more jets going over. Well, yeah, we live out in the middle of nowhere too, but Vancouver Airport is to the northeast of us on Sea Island. So for those of you who don't know where Vancouver Airport is, and you're thinking it's in Vancouver, Vancouver International Airport is not in Vancouver, okay? It is on Sea Island, which is southwest of Vancouver. There's an island, and that's where the airport is, on Sea Island. So, yeah, it's pretty wild seeing that. Look at that. There's another one there. Look straight up. See that? There you go. There's the jet up there, folks. There's been 4 go over so far, and we don't see them much anymore, do we?
No,
Since 2020, since probably mid 2020, you really haven't seen much.
I think they're spraying.
Yeah. They might be. Yeah, about 30. It's probably about 30, maybe 35 miles northeast of our island from where I am to Vancouver to Sea Island, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But I think everything's opened up down there. That's why. Not everything's opened up here. There's not a lot of travel going on right now. That's why you don't see a lot here. Yeah. That is why. It seems strange to see it. It's Delta. Yeah, no, it's not Delta. No, it's not in Delta, Dave. Or it's not. It's on Sea Island. YVR is actually on Sea Island. Look it up. Closed is 100 miles away. Yeah, but there's way more air traffic going on, travel right now in the States than here.
Like
There's not.
You have to go through Richmond.
You have to go through Richmond to get there. There's a bridge. In order to get to Sea Island, you have to go over bridges. Yeah. So even though it's 100 miles away, you've got a lot more flights happening in the U.S. right now. There's a lot of stuff shut down here right now, which kind of sucks. One day I'll be back on a plane again. I can't wait. Hey, Wendy?
Yeah.
One of these days, maybe they'll let us back on a plane again.
Ooh.
But you know what? If I don't have the Maxine passport, I ain't going on a plane. That's just the way I guess it works, right?
Sure, yeah.
What? Oh, Delta Airlines. You know what? I think I've been on Delta. I've been on Delta Airlines before.
Air Canada's finally giving a refund.
Yeah, Wendy's finally getting a refund for our Maui tickets. She's got Air Canada. We were going to fly, so that's supposed to be coming.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Maybe we won't even go to Maui next time. Maybe we'll go to Vietnam. Have you ever tried to plant a banana tree that produces? I think the closest one I planted to that would have been Helen's Hardy Hybrid, but it petered out. I saw U.S. Coast Guard fly over our area. Oh, cool. Right on. Um, I have seen I see helicopters fly over, and you know what you see here? A lot of float planes. I see float planes flying over the seaplanes because those are coming in and out all the time. I was just being a smart ass. I'm tired. Swimming all day. Are you really? Cool. Right on. Swimming is awesome. I said to Wendy, we're gonna have to go across the street to the beach and do some swimming. One of my friends was swimming this morning. We went for coffees down in the ocean. No, I tried one back in 19. Dave, I tried one. Blast off, Mike. I tried one back in the late 1980s. I imported it from California, and it died the first winter. JC Animation. See you later. Thanks for jumping in there, and have a great night. So Wendy's heading to town because we're gonna get some dim sum.
Well, you're coming with
What? I'm coming with her. So I better cut this pretty short. I love swimming with the bikini or naked. Awesome guy, Dave. Right on. Get a video of that too. That'll go viral. Military flights out of. Yeah, you don't see any. It's very rare to ever see a military plane fly over here, ever. Ever. Even when all the flights are going. Once in a blue moon. Yeah, it was 27. Toasty, Sandor. Yeah, I'm guessing right now it's probably about 22 degrees Celsius, something like that. So, what, 73, 74, something like that. We got a beautiful blue sky, and the only thing you see in the sky is that contrail from the jet up there, and then you see the beautiful arbutus in bloom right there. I'm liking the arbutus tree. I love them in bloom. They're just so nice, and the bees like them too. So, what was I going to say? See, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm thinking of dinner now. I'm actually thinking of dim sum. So it's cold here in the Great White North, but I like it. Well, it's not that cold there, is it? How cold is it? It's around 70, I guess 73 degrees here, something like that. It's feeling the sun's coming right past the patio umbrella now. I'm gonna get a little bit closer here. Who's paying, Wendy? Am I paying or are you paying? She says I'm paying. I gotta pay for dim sum. 13, yes, 13 is pretty cool. The low temperature last night here was around 14 or 15, something like that. One time I went swimming and I accidentally went to. So he was just. Oh my God. Well, good thing you didn't drown, Max Lax. That would have sucked. That's scary. Yeah, well, I don't really like to swim in the lakes here. They get too busy. But this year is going to be a lot quieter.
We're both.
What?
Oh, you're gonna pay, but we both pay.
What do you got there?
What's yours is mine.
Wendy's got
But
snacks.
mine is yours.
Right.
Making chips and salsa.
Wendy's making chips and salsa. Do you guys like chips and salsa?
Well, I could do like nachos, but we're gonna get dim sum.
When you guys come to Salt Spring Island, like Dave and Sandra, when you make it here, you got to go to El Loco Taco. You'd love their food. It's awesome.
My God.
I have no shame. Yeah, I don't have shame either, and I don't get offended, and I don't get embarrassed either. So, it was the last time I ever. Is that right? It was the last time. Is that right? Eh? Wow. I like to swim, but I'm just too busy to swim. I'm just so busy around here, like busy all day at work, 5 days a week. And then I get home and I'm busy. And all weekend I've been working here at the nursery. It's been really a busy weekend. So we're doing a lot of fencing. It's just 29 today and 30 tomorrow. I'm supposed to start getting up to 35. Ooh, that's too hot for me. That's very hot. Oh, God, I would die. No, it's nice here right now. It's very comfortable. It feels just nice. It's a very slight ocean breeze. I can just see the leaves moving just a tiny bit. It feels really nice. Low humidity. Very, very low humidity. Yeah. I hope we don't hit 30 degrees this year. I don't want it here. I don't care if it's somewhere else. It's going to be somewhere else now, but I don't want it to hit 30 here. I'll be happy. 25 degrees on my days off is good. It'll be okay. But working in it, I do not like working in that heat. And you guys know that. I hate working in the heat. It just kills me, man. It just drains the energy out of me so badly. I'm a guy with tons of energy, and you want to see me start lagging, man. Bring on the heat, and then I start getting very lethargic, right? Palm tree dude.
Advertising for men's health.
No.
You ever talk?
Advertising for men's health. I gotta do that. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, Wendy's being silly. How to keep Banana Joe out of your palm. Make sure you live somewhere easy. Yeah, that's why I go to Hawaii. The climate is so nice. It's so fine. It just never, to me, it is always comfortable. Rarely ever too hot for me. I like it. And like I say, I love the trade winds by the ocean. I love that feel of the fanning winds. And that's what we get here. We always get a bit of a breeze coming off the ocean. So when it is 25 degrees Celsius, you usually get a little bit of a breeze and I can feel it. It's just like you got this natural air conditioning going. It's not cold. It's not hot. It's a lot warmer when I'm sitting in the sun. Actually, that is kind of hot. So I'm under the patio umbrella right now. Yeah. Oh, come on. Hawaii's not like Antarctica to you. You'd love Hawaii, man. Palm Nation. Hawaii is one of the best climates you can be in, man. It's
So where does he live?
absolutely Tennessee. It's actually it's so
You've never
nice.
been? Oh my God.
Hawaii is beautiful.
Go to
It's
Kihei
probably
now.
one of the best climates you'll
Kihei.
be in. Kihei,
Maui.
9 to 10 inches of rain annually.
Unless you want city life, then go to Oahu
Well,
or Hawaii.
even Waikiki only gets 21 inches annually. Trust me, Hawaii is not like Antarctica, is it?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well, if you're sitting in the sun, it's hot. But if you're in the shade, it's nice. It's like
beautiful.
you don't feel a chill. That's the thing in Hawaii. You don't really feel a chill there. Even at night.
There's only one time we were there where
It does. It got down to 68 one night.
One time.
68 Fahrenheit, and people were freezing, and I did feel a chill.
But we go for over.
I did. I remember that.
That was last time we went.
I said it's going to be a cold night tonight in Kihei, and the temperature dropped down to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and you see the Hawaiians putting on their jackets.
And only twice we were rained on.
But that remind you all too far off. Is there really invasive animals there? No. Well, rats, I guess.
Where?
Max Lax, the most invasive thing here is people. People, I find, are the most invasive species.
Yeah.
They're the one that ruined the island. No, there's no invasive animals here.
Here?
No. Do you know of any invasive animals? No.
No.
No, we have deer.
Elk sometimes swim over, but
we have elk. There's an elk on the island. Lots of deer, rabbits. Oh, rabbits are.
Rabbit.
Rabbits.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, we have rabbits here, and they're bad. I felt a bit. Oh shit. Excuse my French. They're really invasive. I felt chilly in August before in northern Pennsylvania. Is that right, eh? Yeah, no, it always feels nice here in the summertime. It's comfortable. Max Lax, our dog, kills rats. And I have video of him here killing a mouse, and we have videos of him after he's killed the rat. Yeah, so rabbits are a pain. A lady brought some rabbits over here years ago, and they're all over the island. They're bad news, man.
Yeah.
Rabbits get into your garden, and they will even eat your palm trees up, your little palm trees. They are nasty. We had
one in here 2 years ago.
We had a rabbit in our garden a couple of years ago when I caught it. Wendy made really good rabbit stew. I don't like rabbits.
We released it.
No, I like rabbits, but not in our garden. I spent a week in Laredo, and it was over. Yeah. Sandor, my son lived in southern Texas, and it was so stinking hot there every day, you couldn't even really sit outside to enjoy a barbecue. And his wife, when she immigrated to Canada, she said the same thing. It was so stinking hot in southern Texas, Weslaco, just near Brownsville, that you couldn't actually sit outside to enjoy a barbecue because it was that hot, and there was bugs. So she sat out here and had a barbecue, and she says, it's so nice. She just says it was so comfortable sitting out here and no bugs biting her, right? And you didn't have the heat and humidity.
We didn't have bugs.
Niagara's hot. Snakehead fish.
Rarely have mosquitoes.
Yeah, bunnies are bad, Dave. They'll eat your garden up. Me, 9807 humidity makes you feel it feels. No, that doesn't feel nice, man. To me, I don't think that feels nice.
Well, you're not used
I don't see 107 with 89% humidity can feel nice. You'd be baking in that. No. I think a dry heat is way better than a humid heat. Dry heat is way more, you can handle it way more than a humid heat.
Costa Rica was very humid.
Yeah, Costa Rica would be hot and humid.
It was.
Niagara gets really, really hot and humid too.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know where Weslaco is. Weslaco, Texas. That's where my oldest son lived. And Lots of palm trees there. Streets are lined with Washingtonians where he was. We would Skype. We would Skype when he was living down there, and he'd go to this mall sometimes, and it was just surrounded by huge Washingtonians. I like South Carolina. I could 45 in the winter. Yep, 45 in the winter is fine by me. Yeah, I wasn't. I went to Miami, and I just remember when I landed there in February 1996. It was mid-February 1996. I think it was no, it might have been around the 20th of February 96. And it was cold. It was like raining in the 50s. I was 55 degrees or something like that. And I thought, man, this is cold. We flew from Fort Worth, Dallas to Miami.
Why were you there?
I went on a cruise.
Oh, okay.
But I stayed at the Hyatt for the day. So we spent a whole day and a night.
Right.
Next day in Miami.
Cool.
And it was freaking stinking hot the next day.
Oh.
When the sun came out Miami, the humidity was so high.
Wow.
But I enjoyed the palm trees. I totally enjoyed the palm trees in Miami, but I would never live in Miami. It was just a really sketchy place to me. I just felt like I was being followed by somebody that wanted to mug me.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was sketchy.
Did you look like a tourist?
I don't know.
You just didn't feel safe.
No.
Okay.
That's one place I did not feel safe was Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Dave. Miami is said to be. Is it really? Mac Attack live. These are good. I'm really looking forward to Chinese food. Or you could actually buy it from Golden Island.
Yeah, we do that too.
Yeah, I don't know. But Miami's a pretty sketchy place in some areas. Now, I'm not saying all of Miami, but
no.
I don't know, man. It just seemed pretty.
You know what?
Where
You're
we were.
Probably not in a great area.
The hotel
it's
we
like
stayed
LA.
at was,
You go to LA, you go a couple streets over. It's like being in Mexico. You go a couple streets over and you're in a different
Rio de Janeiro
area.
I would like to see Brazil. Like the beaches there are probably really nice. Today, our last day below 30 is our last day below. Wow, you think so, eh? Wow, that's too hot for me. It's yeah, I'm glad it's not like that here. I would die. I'd probably have to move.
It would be like standing where a cactus garden is. Everywhere.
Go stand by our cactus garden. It's probably 30 degrees Celsius over there right now. It bakes all day.
All over this garden, you have different climates.
Yeah, I like California. Like I would live in northern coastal California. I love it. Yeah, I know it gets hot where Mac Attack is. Yeah, not very safe. I saw a lot of bars and boarded up things and on I was on the bus in Miami. I asked the bus driver, I says, why is there bars in all the windows here? And the glass doors had like kind of crisscross, kind of like metal meshes on them. He says, that's what they do because the crime was bad. South Beach and Miami Beach is very safe. Yeah, South Beach would probably be nice. It gets hot. Southern Ontario is a hot and sticky place in the summertime. I hear that from a lot of people that move here from there. Our friends that moved here 3 years ago say the same thing. It gets hot and humid, like subtropical. Well, Mac Attack used to live on Salt Spring Island, so he knows what it's like here too. I heard some of the small towns never get some bad crime. Yeah, basically the extent of our crime is usually broken windows and
a woman died. We don't know what happened.
Yeah,
there.
and also graffiti.
We don't have murder very often.
In the village, get graffiti artists, which is kind of a pain too, because I usually have to deal with it when it's in the park. I have to clean it up. I think there's crime wherever you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think so, Palm Nation. I mean, there's some nice places in California, man. I like California. I have a friend that lives in Eureka, and I wouldn't live in Los Angeles, no, because I wouldn't live in a big city. But I would definitely live in northern coastal California, maybe inland like Red Bluff, Redding's pretty nice. But I really like the Oregon coast the best. If I could live anywhere down there, it would be Brookings, Oregon, or it'd be in the Central Pacific. It'd have to be Hawaii. Brookings, Oregon, I could make the ultimate subtropical garden that would blow everybody away. If you lived in Brookings, Oregon, it's, oh, shoot. Yikes. Here, I better move that over. I better put that soil back in there. It's zone 9B there, right? So you can grow anything you want. You get it with your hands. You got to clean that. You got to put the dirt back in. No, I don't let the graffiti on. I don't let them. No, I take the graffiti off. As soon as I see it on the bathroom walls, it comes off, Mike. Gone. Because that's my job. I have to do it, right? So I actually carry a can of spray paint with me. When somebody graffitis up the bathroom, it comes off. Ontario is a huge place, massive, bigger than British Columbia. And British Columbia is about 2.5 times bigger than the state of Texas. And Ontario is bigger than BC. I think it takes like 3 days to drive through Ontario, correct? It's massive. It is a massive province, right? Wow. Is that right, eh? So it's busy. Memphis. I want to go to Graceland.
I want to go to Sedona, Arizona.
Getting another beer. Dave's getting another beer. Wendy likes Arizona. Her favorite place is Arizona.
But I like Arizona.
Wendy's mom had a condo in Palm Desert.
Palm Desert.
And then
in Sun City.
And then in Sun City.
And I've been all over there. Yuma, Flagstaff.
Yeah, Wendy's been all over the States.
I'd like to go to Sedona. I've never been to Sedona.
Can't grow coconut palm to Christmas palms. Blast off, neither can I. I'm not going to waste my time with them. Wendy loves Arizona, so Wendy's been down there a lot because her mom would live down there for 6 months.
Oh, my dad.
She had a condo. So Wendy's mom and dad had a condo down there, and they lived down there for 6 months.
Wow.
I wouldn't go in August. I think if I went to Graceland, I'd probably go in the spring. Last time I went to Southern California was August. It was hot in Los Angeles. It was a dry heat.
I like San Diego.
Yeah, I like San Diego. That's another place I could live. I love San Diego.
Love it.
San Diego is very beautiful. You ever get a chance, go there. They grow everything under the sun. Tempe, Arizona. Tempe, Arizona.
Tempe?
T-E-M. Yeah, I've heard of it.
I don't think I've been there.
No. I'm looking to be 32. John Bennett would see Ontario. You're looking to be 33 later this week. That's toasty, but it's common. I mean, you guys are used to that. Well, when it's in the 20s here, it's going to be around 30 in some places on Salt Spring Island. So if we're 23 degrees Celsius here today, it's probably going to be 29 or 30 in other areas on Salt Spring in the warmer regions. But we're just way too close to the ocean here. Have you seen rattlesnakes in Drumheller? No.
They're in the Okanagan.
They're in the Okanagan. I've only seen one rattlesnake in my life, and it was actually in Lytton. And the guy that we stayed at his cabin, he shot it. My daughter lives in Red Lake, Ontario. Near amount of different weather compared. I bet it is. Sandor. My mom was born in a place called Kenora, Ontario.
I've heard that.
Will, greetings from Austria. Cool. Robert Lackner that lives over in Austria grows a lot of palm trees. There are palm trees in Austria. That's pretty awesome. Greetings to Will. Thanks for joining in, Will, from Austria.
Where is he in Austria?
What part of Austria? Tree fern max lax is huge. It's pumping the fronds out. It is absolutely pumping the fronds out. There's, I think, 18 fronds, and they're up right now about 3-4 feet.
Yeah.
They're big. They're coming out like crazy because it's really warm here, so they're just pumping them out. Oh yeah, I believe there's rattlesnakes in Lethbridge and Medicine Hat. It's kind of like desert down there, Lethbridge, isn't it? Yeah, max lax. All the tree ferns are pumping fronds out. We got a lot of tree ferns here, even the smaller ones. Whatever we spent. Cool. Yeah, there's lots of nice places to see in the States and in Canada. Cool, Will. Do you know of Robert Lackner that lives in Austria? He's been growing palm trees, Yucca rostrata, and lots of exotic stuff in his garden for many years. Yeah. No rattlesnakes here.
Oh, wow.
3. We have about max lax. We have about 12 tree ferns. We have a lot of tree ferns in our garden. The other ones are smaller. We have 2 Australian ones. God, and we have, I'm just trying to think. We have, I'm just going to count here the tree ferns. We have Tasmanian ones, Dixonia. Big one I planted over 27 years ago. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 2 over there. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 or 10 Dixonia tree ferns. I just looked at Woodsley on whether that. Where is Woodsley? I've never even heard of it. Is that right? So you can't die from the northern rattlesnake. Where is Woodsley? See you, Sandor. Take care. Did you? Not Merrick. Robert Lackner, I think his name was Robert. He used to always post pictures on the Hardy Palm and Subtropical Forum many years ago. This was before Facebook, too. Before Facebook came around, there used to be the Hardy Palm and Subtropical Forum, and he would post pictures of his gardens there. And I think he's actually been featured in HPI, Slovakia. Yeah, Robert Lackner. London, Ontario. I've heard of that guy, too. I think he grows palms, doesn't he? Does Merrick grow palms? Maybe I've heard of him from you. Yeah. I think I've heard of him from Zach. Well, there is a guy, Joseph. He was a friend of my friend Vlad here because he's from Czechoslovakia. And Joseph Butko, he grows palms in Czechoslovakia and Czech Republic. You can't own an Albertan Rouse because it's non-game animal. Really? Merrick is from Slovakia. I am right next to Slovakia. There are, how do you spell his name? Robert Lackner. Lackner, I believe. I think it was Robert Lackner. That's his last name, how you spell it. I grow bananas and palms. Cool. Yeah, I think, Will, that's how it's spelled. Yeah. And he grows a lot of palm trees in his garden. He's actually got quite an amazing palm garden. You know what? You could probably Google images of palm trees in Austria, or maybe find a YouTube video. Just go to YouTube and search palm trees in Austria, and you might find Robert Lackner's channel. I think there's scorpions in BC too. Yeah, not the great with my conversation. 86 Thursday. 86, 87. That's still pretty warm. We actually didn't go to Sudbury. Bootco. Yeah. Joseph was really good friends with my friend Vlad here on Salt Spring Island. So Vlad would go back to Czech Republic to visit his mom and dad. And Vlad is a big time palm grower here. He's gone now. He died about 6 years ago. But he would go over to visit Joseph. And he would always take pictures and stuff like that of Joseph's palms. Oh, yeah. There are definitely yuccas in Alberta. Sounds like Dave's been all over Ontario. Have you been to Ontario, Wendy?
No, I've only been as far as Montreal. Expo 67.
Well, if you drove there, it's past Ontario.
Montreal is?
Yeah.
Oh,
You had to
I
go
didn't
through
know.
Ontario. If you
Well,
drove.
I guess I did, but I don't remember that. I was only like 8 years old.
Stratford. Camel who likes Coca-Cola is in there. How's it going? Good day from the far north here. John is a fake account. Really? John, do you think he is, eh?
Who's John?
What does he have on his channel? Sometimes it's always good to check out people's channels too. So Wendy has been to Ontario, but she doesn't really remember well because they actually drew. Yeah, I've seen her before.
Okay, I've never seen her.
Does it say how she?
No, they don't know yet. Or they're not posting it.
I don't know. 90s next week, finally. Why would a Canadian use Fahrenheit and not Celsius? I use both. I use both
Government
because I have a lot of
switched.
friends in the U.S., so that's why I use Fahrenheit too. And
But we grew up in school with Fahrenheit.
yeah, when I grew up, when I was younger, it was
So
all
it
Fahrenheit
didn't
until
switch
about
over to
19.
Celsius for our
No,
kids.
I think it was
till-
all Fahrenheit till about 1974 or 75, and then it kind of changed over, right? Like we,
even after that, I think it was later.
and there's still people here that use Fahrenheit, but most use Celsius, right?
The newer generations use Celsius.
I'm mostly Celsius.
Hmm.
So 1976. Was it 76? Okay, 76. Okay, Dave says 76.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
I
wow.
use F when speaking to Americans when talking about temperature, sometimes even. Yeah, I use both. I mean, a lot of Americans know Celsius too. I wish YouTube would let check channels from live. I wish YouTube would let us check channels from live streams. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, they can't. Okay. I use Celsius. Ontario has native hibiscus. I never knew that. I did not know that. Grew up in
Wow.
Southern and moved to States for about 10 years in 2010. Is that right, eh? Yeah, Wendy lived in the States in the late 1960s. She lived in, like I say, North Dakota. Was it Bismarck?
Grand Forks.
Grand Forks. Wendy lived in Grand Forks,
My
North
dad
Dakota.
taught university there.
Yeah, like I said, Wendy's dad taught university in Grand Forks, North Dakota. So Wendy did live in the States. Yeah, cool.
Not for long.
Yeah, too bad you didn't live in Hawaii, and it's too bad you didn't have a green card. Because you know what? If Wendy had a green card right now, I'd be doing a live stream
Well,
from
you
the
know what?
island of Maui.
If he'd lived there longer, because a
Yeah.
job came up in BC, right? So if he'd actually lived there longer, then we would have had green cards. Or
So you think it's Bigfoot? I gotta get a drink. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water. So I was gonna say, the other day, did you know Canada has native coconut variety? Yeah, there's lots of them. Ha! Feeling the love nation. Bigfoot can't even change his. Maybe Bigfoot. I'm not too sure. Did you, Palm Nation? You're probably. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say, so the guy cuts the eucalyptus down a couple of days ago, Scotty, and the sapsuckers absolutely love that tree. The bark on it is so colorful, and they like to peck holes in it. They're called nape sapsuckers. They're like a mini woodpecker. I felt really bad for these sapsuckers because he's reduced this 60-foot tall eucalyptus tree to a pile of firewood rounds. And I look over, and there's the sapsucker. Poor little thing pecking on the firewood rounds. It really misses the tree. It was there hanging around today, but there's 6 feet of stump left, and it's already popping holes in the stump. And then there's another one beside it. I cut some off the top, and it's probably about 15 feet tall. It was up in that. And then a while back, when was it? In the spring, I cut down probably about another 25 footer. Swamp rose, mellow hibiscus. Yeah, I didn't know there was a native. I did not know there was a native hibiscus there. Cool. That's pretty awesome. That is really wild. We have lots of hibiscus in our garden, but they're hardy ones, right? And they're definitely not native to here. Wendy planted them. Yeah. We have a lot of Rose of Sharon. That's what they call them, Rose of Sharon. We have Andy Anoles here. Yeah, we don't have Anoles. We have, there's European wall lizards, south end of Vancouver Island. We have, and they have also alligator lizards. We just have alligator lizards here and rough skinned newts. They look like geckos. Hibiscus is winter hardy if you get the right variety, but probably only hardy to zone 5, I think. The Rose of Sharon is a very hardy hibiscus, and it's absolutely beautiful. They will grow into a small tree. I've seen them here taller than a one-story house. I like anoles. I used to actually have anoles for pets when I was a kid in an aquarium. Hibiscus grandifer is native to Canada. Yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't know that. So is John actually a troll? Had to move some southern toads from my lawn to a nearby pond. So is John really a troll? He is a troll, eh? Do you think it's Wonder who it is. I've never seen him in there before.
What does he say?
Well, I got moderators. They take care of trolls. So he is a troll. You guys are troll detectors. No. Yeah, it's like kind of like somebody saying there's somebody different than who they actually are on Facebook, right? And using a fake profile. They call them catfish, right? Mimosa trees. Yeah, I like mimosa trees too. They're cool. It is, eh? Wow. Wow, you guys are good. You guys got a troll detector going on there. I had no idea. I would have never guessed. Huh? I'm ready. You guys are ready. Look very tropical and basically grow. Yeah, they are. They're weeds down there. They self-seed. We got a lot of them here on our island too. There's some big ones, but I've never seen them self-seed. The traits hibiscus 5 petals. I bet it is. Wow. You think it is, eh? I like mimosas are beautiful trees. They really are gorgeous. Sometimes they take over which they can. In some areas in the States they will. Yeah, how do they know? I don't know how you guys can tell if it's a troll, and I couldn't tell. I had no idea. Wendy can't detect trolls either, can you? Wendy's not a good troll detector. Yeah. Huh. I don't understand it. I'm pretty sure just like we call it. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. They do remind us of gum acacia. Yeah, they do. Yeah, we do grow the real acacia here, the melanoxylon, and there's some delbata around too. But there is melanoxylon people grow. They're blooming right now. They've been blooming for a while actually. They're pretty cool trees, but they look different than the mimosa, the melanoxylon. They got the how do they say those leaves? Jane knows the name of it. They got a weird leaf on them, but they are evergreen. You learn patterns eventually. That guy popped up here many times based no. So you know it. Basically, Camel and Palm Nation have the troll detector, and they can detect the trolls. Interesting. I would have never guessed it. He would have been in here right to the end, and I would have never known he was a troll. He seemed pretty normal. I always do that. I always do check channels before. Oh, is that right? Interesting. I know the term attention in BC. Dave, the cross between hibiscus is cool. Jason, you should try hibiscus where you are. What do you see over there?
Oh, I'm just reading it.
Oh,
BC man.
interesting. Well, try Rose of Sharon. One of my favorite is Red Heart. I really like the Rose of Sharon Red Heart. So it's a white hibiscus with a red center, which is absolutely a beautiful plant. Me and Camel have been dealing with that for so long. We know. Yeah, you guys know. I mean, you guys have. So Palm Nation and Camel know the traits. They know what to look for, right? You know, they know exactly what to look for. It's kind of like a cop trying to find a serial killer or something, right? They know what to look for. They have the leads and they just know the way they have a pattern, right? I guess there's a pattern that these guys do. Guys with no avatar are often trolls. Yeah, they are. A lot of them are. Kind of like Facebook too. When there's somebody on Facebook with no avatar, I'm thinking, why don't they have it? I don't get it. Wonder if someone could cross, or it's just blank. I mean, nothing. They don't have any picture. It doesn't have to be a picture of them. Just a picture of something. Could it be a picture of their Ford truck? I don't care. He was pretending to be a Canadian. Didn't know its weather. Oh, that's what it was. So that was the dead giveaway, Palm Nation. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the eyes for it. You see, so that's what Zach picked out. Pretending to be a Canuck, but didn't know his weather in Celsius. That is very interesting. Okay. So that was it. So he slipped up right there. Ah. See, I wouldn't have caught that. I definitely would have caught it. Very, very interesting. Very good. You guys are like how do you say? Almost like a private investigator type guys. Yeah, yeah, he also overtyped. Oh, is that right? So Camel picked out something else too. He also overtyped with emojis and the way he typed. Very interesting. Boy, you guys got good eyes. Okay, you guys are very observant. Very, very observant. See, I would have never picked any of that stuff out. To me, John was just another YouTuber joining the chat that we're in right now. I would have never, ever got that. It would have slipped right past me, and it did. It slipped past me. So if you guys weren't moderators, it wouldn't have got caught. Yeah, that's interesting. Can't ever join. Yeah, wow. I just wish people would just stick with one name and they don't have to have 50 YouTube channels, all these 50 aliases. I don't know what the point is of pretending to be somebody else that you're not. I don't get it. Like you say, maybe it is attention. I don't know. Can you? Yeah, without a weirdo popping up. It's really too bad that YouTube doesn't give. I know they don't. Don't try to be somebody you're not, because it really upsets a lot of people. And I can see you guys are upset. It's upset Camel. It's upset Zach. And you basically get sick and tired of it. And so now you guys are moderators and you have to do something about it, right? So if he came in as who he said he is right from the start, there wouldn't be a problem. But some people, they tell a lot of fibs. There's a lot of fibs, and fibs are no good because once you tell one fib, you got to cover it up with another fib, and it just keeps on going. And that's not cool, man. It isn't. When he racist man, Christians. No way. Did he do that too? That's not good. Scientific name of a pig. A swine. Swine, dude. Yeah, that was not good. Yeah. So he did that to Christian Faulkner, eh? And I like him. He's a good guy. He's very knowledgeable. Palms. He lives down in Florida. Really nice guy. Yeah. I'm not. I tell the truth. I'm an honest guy, right? So I just say it like it is. So, and that's the thing. When somebody lies, they lies with more lies because they dig themselves into a hole so deep, you can't get out of it. So maybe that's why he's got to have so many channels, right? To cover up the other channels. Yeah. I'm not sure. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's better just to be honest, right? Just be honest. People respect you a lot more when you're honest, right, Randy? People respect you a lot more when you're honest. Yeah. You got to be honest. He's not even a good. No, he's not really. Better just tell the truth. Like I say, it's about respect too. I don't know who you're trying to fool. You obviously cannot fool you guys. If a troll comes in here, you guys are going to get him long before I ever find out it's going to be a troll. Yeah, he bounces around all over the place. Kick the hornet's nest. Yeah. Yeah. Karma. It's like poking a stick into a murder hornet's nest. That's what it is. You got to be careful because eventually it's going to catch up with you, right? It will catch up with you. And I don't know, does his mom and dad watch his videos? Like when somebody's claiming to be somewhere else or somebody else, they're not. You're watching these videos and you're living in, I don't know where he lives, in Ohio or something, but you're claiming to be in Bermuda or Bahama or Hawaii. It's just like, or California. I don't know. Maybe the mom and dad don't watch the videos. Does he go to school? I'm not too sure. I really don't know much about him. Does he go to school? Some liars always find a way out. I guess they do. Yeah, they maybe do. I think he wrote something about being Umar. If it's only karma caught up, he called you. Eventually he'll do something stupid. They might. They might, Palm Nation. My youngest daughter stepped on a hornet's nest. Ooh, that's not good. I don't think I've seen any hornets around this year. Have you? Have you seen any wasps? Oh, I did. I did see one wasp. I did see one wasp this year. That's right. It was trying to get into our house. I was on the inside of the glass door there. That was a couple weeks ago. That's right. My youngest daughter stepping on a hornet's nest is not cool. Not cool at all. Oh God. Yeah, that would hurt. So anyway, I thank you guys for being good moderators and being observant because I'm not as observant. I'm observant in real life. Like I watch things in real life, but here maybe I'm a little bit more naive on the internet. I'm not a techie. I'm not a pro with this. I can do live streams. I can upload videos, but I don't know how to edit anything. Wendy's better at that. She's actually a graphic artist / designer. And that's what you went to college for, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Wendy went to college, Langara, for graphic art and design. Me, I don't know any of that stuff. I just am one finger plucker or two finger plucker here, and I do my live streams. And like I say, everything's raw and unedited here. So she got stung and 4 while. Oh, that would hurt. Getting stung is not. No, he always calls other people. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right, too. I saw that. Yeah, racist. He had to change the number because as soon as Joe showed that everyone. Yeah, that's right. I shot a video of that too. And I do know his number and I do know his address. Right. Iris Gober. So Iris Goober. That's a different one there too. Interesting. Space Banjo's in there. Benjamin. He changed his name to Space Banjo. Do you believe Jesus? Yes, I knew somebody named Jesus. A Mexican dude. Yeah, I called him too. Art. Yeah, I called him too. Oh, you did? Yeah, yeah. Well, I called him back too twice. I think his mom answered. She wasn't very happy. Yeah, she did. And then I think his brother answered. No, you're not late. I'll go in. I'll hang in for a few more minutes. Um, and then we're gonna go out for dinner. Well, actually, we're gonna go out and buy dinner, and then we're gonna bring it back and sit here out on the sun deck and eat it. So, but he's got to watch it. People like that, there's people out here that know his address and phone number, know exactly where he lives, and so you got to be careful when you're, trolling or causing a bit of hate and discontent, because there's people that will get back at you, right? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people here that are really smart with the computer and get back at you very easily. So that's called karma. So you got to be really careful when you're trolling and lying. Doesn't show the mess because it's removed. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that one looked like it could have been a troll in there. That one name that kind of popped up, and I think maybe his brother does some trolling too. I think there's a little trolling going on there. I think those are the guys that phoned me late one night and I got really upset. When I get woken up from a good sleep, I get downright upset. Can I win some tracky cars for doing camera op seed? I don't have any camera op seed.
Where does he live?
Huh?
Can't ship it out.
You know what's funny, eh?
Oh, the last prize. Did you talk
The
about
last
that?
prize that got shipped over to Palms USA in Washington, D.C., guess what? U.S. Customs opened up the package. Go to Palms USA channel and look at the video he shot of the package he received from us, the winning prize package. The palm seedlings that I put in that package were removed from U.S. Customs, and they probably destroyed them. So he got everything in the prize package except the palm seedlings. So, yeah, Bigfoot is the youngest of the five. See, Palm Nation knows a lot about him. We do a little trolling. Space Banjo. I saw the only trolling I do is be in a boat fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you saw Palms USA video. Yeah, his brother's called Smallfoot. Yeah, I forget Tim. I think his brother's name's Timothy. Something like that.
Is that the guy with the afro?
No, that's yeah.
That's
He's
somebody
got the
else.
afro. His brother doesn't have an afro.
Are those the guys that were phoning her?
Yeah, they phoned her a few times.
Mm.
Smallfoot. How's it going? Bestar, how's it going in Montreal? I found their accounts on YouTube, TikTok account. Is that right, Mac Attack? Interesting.
TikTok.
U.S. Customs took away the Musa badge you ordered from Amazon. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, so you know what? I might not be able to ever send
really?
live palms to the States anymore, seedlings.
So where were his coming from Amazon? Where were they being shipped?
I think you can send live palms to Canada as long as they're bare root and you put indoor use only. That's what you got to do, indoor use only.
Canada.
Well, you can ship them within Canada. I've had a lot of stuff shipped to me from the States, like bare root stuff.
So
it was fun.
maybe they're just
I want
coming.
some Tracky Carpets for Tuna Wagneriana seed from you. Yeah, I have some of that. Hopefully that'll still make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like customs is getting a little
Who knows what
stickier
they're
these
doing.
days. They seem to be getting more strict these days. I'm going to blame it on Movid. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to blame everything on that. Now I got my Yucca Bacata. Yeah. It's nice. You can ship within the country. Yeah, Bastar is a Montrealer too, I believe. Right? So I'm going to cut this short pretty quick because Wendy and I are going to head to town. It is 4:35 p.m. Pacific time. So this has been a pretty long live stream, and you know what? The reason it's going so well and it hasn't died, I think there's a lot less people using the internet right now here on our island. We don't have any B&B guests staying here. Okay, have a good evening, Jason. And I know you guys are an hour ahead of us in Alberta, and Palm Nation is 3 hours? No, 2 hours. What's Tennessee? Are you 3 hours ahead of us? 3 hours ahead of us in Tennessee, I think. Merry early Christmas. Yeah, well, Christmas will be here next month. We can say it'll be here in another 6 months once it's the 25th of January or June. All right, see you guys later. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being good moderators. Palm Nation 6:38. Okay, so you're only 2 hours ahead of us. Okay, Mac Attack, Space Banjo, Jason, Bastar. 2 a.m. Will. Wow. 2 a.m. here. Holy cow. Okay, see you guys in there, White with Dreamy Eyes. And Palm Tree Dude, Christmas is soon. Oh.
Christmas? Oh,
Christmas
my God.
in May. Okay, see you guys later. Thanks for joining in the live stream. Bye for now. Thanks for catching the trolls, everybody. The guys that catch the trolls are good at catching trolls. And like I say, thanks for being observant, because I'm sure in heck not observant. This place would probably be full of trolls if you moderators weren't there. So that's why you guys are moderators. And somebody asked why there's a lot of moderators here, and that's why, because moderators catch trolls.
And they're not always on.
No, and not every moderator's on all the
mod.
time, so it's better to have more than one moderator. So Palm Nation's a regular, Mac Attack's a regular, Camel is in there, he's a regular. So you guys got the eyes for trolls. You know how to look for them. I don't. So thanks again, you guys, and do what you got to do to get rid of them, because really, we don't need them in here. All right, thanks, guys. I will see you next time on the next live stream. I'm off next Friday, so maybe even Thursday night next week I can do a live stream, because I got an extra long weekend next weekend.
Get to do one on Gulf Island Rock too.
Wendy wants me to do one on Gulf Island Rock too. Okay, see you later, Jason. To me all the time. See you later, White with Dreamy Eyes, and Space Banjo, and Palm Nation, and everybody else. Take care. Time to go for dim sum. Cheers.